Mr. B. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is Drink Champs Happy Hour. Make some noise! Now, when we talk about this brother right here, we talk about an icon. We talk about a legend. This man has had 3 or 4 or 5 careers. Was part of one of the most legendary groups of all times. Classic album after classic album. Then he went on for his own career. Classic after classic after classic. Then he can turn off his producer hat and produce the shit out of you. And have you sounding right on these streets. The people are still sampling him, and his BMI checks are crazy. To this day. To this day.
I never said that.
In case you don't know who we talk about the one, only, Erick Motherfucking.
We got to eat those. Bring my bench.
Spell my name right too.
Yeah, you spelled your name right. Yeah, look, we was on one of my favorite flights ever.
Yeah.
That was legendary. Like, it was it was Big Daddy Kane to the left, Ja Rule in front of you, me, you, Redman.
Right.
Y'all should have had a documentary.
That was like the real version of Soul Plane, like, in my opinion.
Leo called me like, Eric, how'd you like the plane?
Right.
Like, the plane's a hotel. That's people they thought we was really like on something crazy. Like, what are y'all on? Everybody kept asking me. I'm like, it's a plane. But again, it was big, though. You know what I'm saying? So, but Slick Rick was in the back.
Slick Rick's house. Let's be clear. Slick Rick bullied us all.
Yeah.
Slick Rick came in there. He claimed his bed like a cell. Like you in jail. Like you walk in jail. You like, this is my position. And nobody said nothing to Slick Rick. Everybody was like, word up.
I told you, he's from London.
Yes.
Which is also royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So in his eyes, from the beginning, we all the crumbs.
Oh shit! So he's taking out that money.
So when you hear he's like crumbs, he means it.
He means it.
Like,
We're cousins.
So the talking was minimum. It was worse when he was younger.
Right.
No type of vision.
Wow.
Like not looking whatever. Because again, the coolest nigga you ever Vincent Slick Rick, one of my favorite albums. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to the records, they were like that. But Rick's mentality was like that. He's way friendlier now, but then, nah.
Really?
Packed the weapon, the whole
I used to hear stories about Slick Rick running around with a gun everywhere. And then you see him now, he's like cool, calm. I feel like he always has a cane in his hand for some reason. like a pimp cane.
He's just one of those. But you're right. He had the whole back of the plane.
He had the whole back of the plane. He didn't share with no one. He didn't share with no one. But Redman was on the camera.
Right.
I'm sitting back and I'm looking at these pictures and I'm like, these shits are really, really dope. You think from the experience of us being in front of the camera, it's easy for us to turn over and flip like that?
Yeah, maybe. I think that Reggie, listen, when I first met...
We call him Redman. We don't call him Redman.
When I first met him, he was always a person where... Redman would be in an apartment with sunglasses on. When Redman first came, he had on a yellow suit. Yellow two-piece and shades.
Okay.
I'm like, yo,
a two-piece?
Ill. Like the jacket with the pants, but yellow though.
Looking like a zoot suit.
No, the illest shit though, crazy. But Reggie was always like a person that, even now with technology, whatever the new shit came out, whatever new technology game, whatever, he had it. He bought his mind, whatever he was, so whatever he put his mind to, he can do it. So I wasn't even shocked about him doing cameras and doing his own videos, whatever like that. He always had the vision to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't shocked by it. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's skydiving.
Yeah, and that's the part that's really ill though too. Yeah. The skydiving part. Yeah. The skydiving, which we asked him, and he says like, the freedom that he gets, which is crazy, because again, to jump out the plane. Don't forget, he started with the people where they hold you. Now it's just him rocking.
Yeah, he's certified.
But the freedom that he got to do that, because Dougie Fresh asked him, like, is it a 50-50 chance? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna make it? You know what I'm saying? But he sees solace in that whole shit.
The older Redman gets, the kind of whiter he's become. He's become a white guy.
Yo, you crazy about that. But you know what? He when you speak to him, his mind is just another thing that whatever he found something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what type of peace that he got, but he found it. You know? So people look for that.
But let's talk about why we was all on that plane anyway. Leo Cohen.
Yes.
Who has been a great.
That was a great interview with Leo Cohen.
Oh, that's my man. But he's been a great guy to me, right? But I want to address something. You know, Dame Dash, I don't want to say it's picking on him, but Dame Dash has an issue with it, right? I chose not to bring up Dame Dash in the Leo interview because I wanted to keep it positive, right? But it's something you can't avoid. Like I don't look at Leo as a culture vulture. Not me personally.
Yeah, me personally.
He's personally came to me and made me a better artist. He told me it was somebody had a little bit more money, and he said, if you stick with me, I'm gonna give you a career. So I stuck with Leo, and I got a career. I had a career. But Dame famously calls him a culture vulture. Do you think is that such thing? Can you be that when you off the culture?
Right. One thing that I know about Leo Cohen is the fact that in the beginning, don't forget he managed Run DMC.
He managed Rush Management.
Yeah, but he managed Run DMC first.
Wow.
Yeah,
before Rush Management happened. So when Rush Management he's there from the beginning. That's the part is kind of get confusing when you hear it. See, Dame had a different experience with him. Because Dame is powerful. Don't forget, Rockefeller didn't really need them except for distribution. So when Def Jam started taking credit, that's when I think it got ugly. But I'm like, to Leo Cohen, he helped me. Again, he was the person that showed me what it was. But again, you can't take the hip hop from him. I watched him. I watched him be like, that shit's whack. That's not fly. It's not dope. Like not you. How you know this shit? So around Russell, that's why Russell was the man in the back. Leo was the upfront. You can't be the upfront if you don't know shit. But for him to be like, that shit is horrible. I don't know what that shit is. Get that bullshit out of here. And that's how he was. No hesitation. You know what I'm saying? So we did crossover. Before I had crossover, I had the fourth album done. Right? Gold Digger did what it did. It was #1 the whole nine. So we had the song on the fourth album called "Don't Play Me, Play the Next Man." Trying to do a crossover part. I mean, the Gold Digger part 2. Him and Russell. If you drop that record, your career is over. So imagine this. So I'm like, me and Parrish is amped on the record. So when I was in LA, when I got the Cypress Hills cassette tape, you hear B Real tell the story, because again, when I got the tape, I brought the cassette, I said, Cube, I got some shit called Cypress Hills. I want you to listen to it. So I brought it to Cube at some set. But another story though, but Roger Troutman had just came out. So I took his new album and I went through it. And then I heard whatever you want. I heard it. So I went home and sampled it. So then I went back to them and they said, that's the one. And then the night after that, we was in the studio, all of us, and I played the Headbanger beat. And that's when Reggie was like, Negroes, we started wilding out. We started doing the Onyx shit. That wasn't really our style with the behind the shit.
Like shouting behind each other.
No, that was nuts. But again, it felt like the record. I made the record for Cube. I never got it to him.
Headbanger?
Yes.
You made a Headbanger?
What?
Yep.
That would have been after America's Most Wanted? Or after
yes, after.
Before
I
Death
can't Cube
Certificate.
on that.
Right, because what happened? No, you can, because what happened was
the hook on there or no?
No, I could hear him on it.
No.
Damn, now I can hear it on
No.
it.
The hook wasn't on there.
Okay.
It's just the beat was loud. Like if
It sounded like some Lynch Mob shit, to be honest.
exactly.
Yeah.
Lynch Mob also too with Hank Sharpley and them.
Yeah,
so it felt like something like loud with the birds and the Dame pan. So it was loud. So I made that for him. I never got it to him. So the last 2 songs, Crossover and Headbang, was the last 2 songs that was made on that Business Never Personal. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm bouncing around a little bit.
No, go ahead.
Did you ever get caught up in the East Coast, West Coast? Because I remember listening to a record with you and Too Short, and I remember Too Short actually saying that. He says,
no, but that East Coast, West Coast stuff.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that East Coast, West Coast stuff. Have you ever got caught in that?
No, I tell you what. Yo, your Puerto Ricans that came out of quick slang. Just
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes you get, yo, nigga, this nigga's Puerto Rican too. Nigga be acting like, yo, what's up? Nigga be acting, putting that enough for the nigga. Say hola, nigga. Yo, listen. The Too Short, he brought it to me like, yo, E, you know why this is going on?
Right.
Me and you's the only one that's doing this. I didn't even peep that. While the world was going what they was doing. Me and Short was just friends because we in Atlanta.
Right.
So we wasn't
That's
tripping.
right. That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
We in Georgia.
You a New York guy in Georgia, LA, West Coast guy.
We just out enjoying Georgia.
Right.
Not realizing what's going on with that. You know, I mean, we know, but we ain't tripping on that because we in another whole place.
I remember at one point, Def Jam would not allow us to wear white shirts.
Because of Cash Money?
No.
Tell them.
Because I think that was like trying to be neutral. That's how in LA.
Yes.
In LA, you were known that they're like, yo, don't wear white shirts because that's what the East Coast, and they was looking for.
Yo, how you know that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, I'm saying, my bad. I can't get my. This nigga, yo, you gotta get, no, why? When it's talking about reggaeton and that type of beat,
yes.
That's the only time he let niggas know he was.
Yo, Erick Sermon, you know what my first rhyme? You know what my first rhyme was?
Benica, nigga.
Listen. My first rhyme to the industry was Jose Luis Gotcha.
I know that, but
very
still,
first line. LA, if you ever heard it.
Everybody,
so I off top was repping Puerto Rican people more off top because I get inducted into the Latin Heritage Month every they mention me. You know what I mean? But yeah.
No, but that for real, that people got to look at that. Nobody did what you did.
Yeah, I saw reggaeton early. I was in Puerto Rico and I seen,
That Yankee?
No, I saw I saw a female dancing to it, and I thought it was Spanish reggae.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit, because I didn't really understand. I was like, and it came on after boom, boom, mommy.
But it was emulating reggae.
It was emulating reggae. And I came back home and I was like, yo, I was to DJ Enough, DJ Camilo, and I was like, yo, y'all ain't playing a Spanish reggae? And they looked at me like, what the fuck is you talking about? And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, it's boom, boom. And then it was, Dago had the record. It was, I don't even know Wassa Wassa. And I was like, oh, that just sounds like Spanish Biggie Smalls. And I was like, yo.
Because Dago spits.
Yeah, he spits. And that's how, and the DJs wouldn't fuck with it because, God bless, at this time, they would say, we could only play that at hick parties. I don't know if y'all know what hick means.
Of course.
It's kind of like a derogatory.
A Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Like calling them Germans too? Like when people say
it's
German?
almost worse. Calling them Germans is worse.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah. But, so that's how, and, then linked with Dago, linked with Daddy Yankee, and this shit is.
You want to get that out there in case, in case people
didn't know I was Latino. Yes, no, Latino Mariba.
Yes.
Let's go. So, how did you get Marvin Gaye to clear that sample?
Yeah, let's stop, because you be at Prime and all this foods. Listen, behind the closed doors, he be eating bateles and fucking, listen, this nigga goes.
He eating croquetas and tostones.
Hold on.
Pinil,
You didn't tell me what you wanted to drink.
you got the papas, you be everything. Keep it real at the house.
Spanish food. You know a lot of Spanish food. What do you want, vodka or Japanese whiskey?
I don't know about Japanese whiskey. I know about vodka, though.
So you want me to go with vodka?
Yeah, you go with vodka.
Okay, can I get a vodka with lemon? We're going vodka and lemon.
Okay, ask the question. Go ahead.
How did you get Marvin Gaye to clear the sample? Because rumor has it is, if you get Marvin Gaye's estate or his to clear the sample, then you can't curse on the record.
Yeah, see, I don't... again... I gotta say Bernard name every time. I can't help it. He did it though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Bernard stole the record, it was already too late. It was already to radio.
Okay.
And Clear Channel.
Oh, okay, yes.
So the record was already going.
Okay.
So they wasn't gonna stop it because it was a hit. I was number 1 in Miami.
Wow.
Yo, when that spring break, the May 28th, I couldn't get down whatever that main street was.
Collins?
Collins.
Ocean,
Yo,
bro.
Tyson Bedford came and got me. I was on the scooter, almost killed myself. I couldn't get down there. Not knowing I was number 1 till when I was whatever, such and such.
Mm-hmm.
But when the record was already going and it was number 1 in Florida, it was too late. It heated up too fast. So when we called the estate, they was like, okay, they can stick you up.
Right.
Just Blaze stuck me up too. But because another story too, because niggas $60,000 for the react stuck me up like big time.
Okay.
Dame too, they got me. But but Marvin Gaye estate, I met the wife Jan.
Right.
And Eric B had something to do with it.
Wow.
Eric B had strong arm the lawyer.
Oh shit.
Marvin Gaye's lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He made $50,000 off of that too.
Oh wow.
That's just crazy, isn't it, right? I'm like, what Eric B got to do with this? Got the lawyer. But anyway, I gave her $150. I paid.
Right.
But I knew that was going to get me that $4 million from Clive Davis. So so no matter what, I knew if I played it, and the thing about it was so crazy, it was already hot.
It's already reacted.
So Jimmy Iovine had that movie. It was that can happen.
That's with Danny DeVito and Martin Lawrence.
So we had to wait 30 days or 40 days for that to for them to implement that, for Clive to sign me. Wow. So we had to wait. But it's, again, it was cool. But at the end of the day, we paid.
You knew it was a sure investment on your end. You're like, I'm going to get it back.
Yes, because again, Bernard had told Time Mottola that, Everett's getting offered $2 million.
Wow.
So once we told that to Clive was like, okay, I get $4 million. And then Clive said, I'm going to give you 50-50.
So not only $4 million, but we're going to go half and half.
I'm the only one
straight partnership
that
with a label.
That partnership, not Wyclef, not Busta, not none of them, me.
That's unheard of. That doesn't happen at record labels.
No.
Okay.
The me. Mm-hmm. Because again, they found out though, I don't know why, in the day, you like me, like, I don't know why you're doing that though, but, I'm keep
Yeah, we gotta go back to that clip that's going around.
I'm saying like, because I'm like, why you know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's making me special.
Right. Well, you're the green-eyed bandit.
Hey, fuck off. Because like, I didn't know it till later on when you hold up, nigga.
You're crazy. Oh man.
Wait, but that was a label deal, though, right? Or an imprint deal, or just for you?
It wasn't my regular production deal. Like I get with
a production deal. Okay.
It wasn't that.
Oh, it wasn't.
He gave me 50. That means when he made 50,
EPMD
records sold, I made money.
But for you as an artist?
Yes.
Oh, it wasn't even for you to do.
This was when I got music, my solo album.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
still crazy.
Bernard still got me money for EPMD, and I knew I wasn't making the EPMD album.
Oh shit!
I just got a budget for that too. This nigga was like, I don't know. This is.
Makes a noise.
He saw something.
Now,
I don't know why, but
if you had a chance to pick one, whether being a solo artist, in a group, or just being a producer, which one would you pick?
A beat maker, your producer.
Really?
Yep. The reason why is because, if you know EPMD, like I did what we had to do in the beginning, because again, the first tour was the Run's House tour, EPMD, Public Enemy, Jay Jeff, and Fresh Prince.
Right.
And that was the four of us. And then we left that tour. The next tour was LL Cool J, Slick Rick, Kane, EPMD.
Legendary.
After that was MC Hammer. MC Hammer, EPMD, Vanilla Ice. After that, 92 came, and then the Hit Squad came. So now we don't need nobody. Because Das is
number one.
Reggie, EPMD, K-Solo.
Right.
So now we're doing that. So that came with the whole shit. You got a tour.
Right.
But that wasn't my thing. Like the road wasn't really, something I like to do. That's why when you see me now, my whole solo career, I didn't tour.
Right.
Like I made money off the production.
And
you know what I'm saying? So even now, EPMD, we probably did 10 shows a year, 11 shows a year. I'm the only one in my colleagues who we don't do. Like you got Kane who do 90, Dougie do 200 and something.
Right.
God rest the dead, Biz Markie was 180.
Right.
And there's money to be made on there too.
For sure.
But before I leave my sofa, I don't know my colleague, I need $30,000.
Right.
So if you can do that, then I might even make a suggestion to go do it. If you want me to go do that.
Right.
But other than that, though, I'm not coming off my sofa because again, it's not beneficial to me because I'm already making this money.
It's a lot of wear and tear on the body too.
After a while, you see what Method Man said when he was on here? When he said about overseas, when he said about, yo, I'm tired, whatever like that. Yeah, that's how I felt too.
It's not easy.
I can't say this artist's name, but I went to his show and he killed the stage, right? But as soon as he walked off the stage, like he put on this puss face, like, and I could
look. You said a puss face?
Like, you know, one of them, and I can tell, like, he had bills to pay. Like he didn't want to perform.
Right. It's not for everybody, man.
That's the majority, though.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
You think it's the majority?
Yeah, it's the majority. The majority.
Wow.
Not everybody's a showmanship. Like I can see Kane liking it.
No. Listen, not, you know the big names.
Right.
These niggas is living. You gotta understand. Even at the minimum, N.O.R.E, if you make $10,000 a night and you do 100 shows, $1 million. I don't know a doctor, a lawyer, no surgeon, nobody. So don't you ever look at one of us and be like, yo, numbers don't lie. You don't ever look at one of them and be like, I wonder what they doing now.
Right.
No, nigga, at the minimum, I'm only giving the minimum of what they making.
Why?
10,000 a night. If they're doing 80 shows, 80 is 800 grand.
Yeah.
So this is how you look at Kane, Rakim, Dougie, those people, the ones that you know that you see all the time everywhere, who's averaging 80 to 100 shows a year.
The raw bases.
I don't know. But
they got a tour right now.
Well,
Raw Bass,
rest in peace,
Tone
rest
Loc.
in peace, Easy Rock.
Oh, now that 90s tour?
Tone Loc, MC Breeze,
that whole
Young MC, excuse me.
That tour makes bread. I don't know what they make it, but that tour every year is pandemonium.
Yep.
So don't look at when people be like, I wonder what they doing now, and they get that judge, or are you judging that? And they look at certain people. Niggas better not even look over on this side. I was a bottom and selling over 70 million records. That means whatever albums that was out, I was on them.
Right.
So you can, and then my publishing, I own it. That's why I tell the story about young kids, about having the publishing and how important it is to have it. That's why all our argument with all those acts, we got to name them, that was in here fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just from Metro Boomin and The Weeknd sampling, you a customer.
Right.
For I Don't Want to Know over again, I get 4% of that record. Right? I bring home $240,000 every 4 months.
That's passive income for people that don't know.
Not from the whole, only 4%.
Right.
I'm talking about one record.
Right.
And there's no capping in this. This is how this shit works.
Yeah.
So when people look at certain things and see people out there, especially people with the publishing, that shit can feed you. You don't know when it's gonna come. But every time I look around, Bernard's friend Big Tank, he the one that do all the 50 shit. Power, BMF, the whole nine. Shit stay on there.
Right.
You know, it just comes when you're able to have it. And I split it with Parrish.
Wow. That's fire.
Because the EPMD stuff, yeah.
Is there a reason why you decided when he said producer, you said beat maker instead of going along with
I made a
producer?
mistake.
Oh, okay.
That was good. I am not one of them.
Okay, because you went quicker than beat maker.
I don't know what happened. I didn't even think that. Producer and the beat maker, right? A producer tells you that beat is dope, but that beat's not for you. That paragraph is dope, but it should go third. That chorus is ill, but it doesn't match those paragraphs.
Right.
Put that second verse first, put that one third. I got to create the record. A producer creates the record for the artist.
Right.
So I never claimed to be the best beat maker. I know how to make a record.
Right.
So I'm not in that category of niggas saying, yo, the nigga, I ain't never claimed to be that.
Right.
I know how to make a song though.
Right.
Right. Like Quincy Jones ain't gonna say he's a beat maker.
Right. I don't know where that came from.
Right.
Something must have happened. You did something?
Now what happened with Just Blaze? You said Just Blaze?
Okay.
And this is for React.
That beat went around.
Okay.
Jermaine Dupri had the beat.
There's a rumor I was supposed to be on React. Is that a rumor?
Yes. No, that's not a rumor.
That's not a rumor.
Because
damn.
Yeah, yo. So because it fit you.
Yeah.
What happened was I really couldn't find nobody to be able to understand where I was coming from.
Right.
Red and Meth had the beat. But since that lady was saying the sample, what do you say on top of that?
Right.
So my shit was like, whatever she said, then I'm that. So that's what made it able to be a record, because I found a way to use it. They all had the beat. But again, Reggie, I took an old verse of Reggie's.
Wow.
I kind of deboed it, kind of.
Right.
And then I played it for the label.
Wow.
And I said, Reggie, but they like it, whatever. So he did it over.
Wow.
But he wasn't there. I just made the
some
song
mixtape
up.
shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I made the song up, yeah. Mhm.
So did we ever find out what she was saying?
Somebody was saying that she was talking about, the rumors, like she was talking about suicide, and that's the rumors. People they was trying to kill me out there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So we never found out officially what she said.
Somebody said something that she said, but that was one of the main things. She was talking about suicide.
Because when you perform it, do you let the crowd say that part? Okay. What
did they do that too? They do the whatever said they do. Again, at the end of the day, it was so crazy because me having Marvin Gaye,
right,
and then again you looking like, okay, well damn, this record is too big. I can't come behind that, but I was able to come right behind it with that. That's the part two. I like God had his hands on me, like, oh shit, you give me another career. This is so at the end of the day, so again, I think Just Blaze too, because they was hot,
right,
and I heard the rumors that they was mad that he gave me the beat. They was upset.
Why?
Because they're giving hit records away.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Makes sense.
The beat, they can all say that, but you don't know if it's going to be a hit because you had the record.
Yep.
Right.
Just happened to hit, and now you're saying, okay, what? 60,000.
All right.
That was it. Just Blaze said that's the most money he ever got for a record in his life.
Wow. And did he stay there?
He never got that no more.
No, never again. Okay. Jeez Louise, Robert G's.
Going back to the beginning of EPMD, did you ever see yourself as a solo artist from back then?
Nah. Listen, man, Parrish is the one that had experience because his brother was in the business, and Parrish was in a crew called the Rock Squad. He just didn't rhyme. He was a DJ. But when I went to his neighborhood, moved with my grandmother, I already had 2 rhymes. I had the Bernard Get story, and I had Jane. So I used to spit those for his friends and him. So he was like, one day we're gonna go to the studio. So I'm like, this can't be happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So he went to college because he played football. So we skipped 85, 86, we kind of went in, but we skipped that too. Then 87, we went in and made the first demo. And that's when November of 87, It's My Thing and Your Customer came out.
Now, you guys wasn't on Def Jam then?
No, we was on Sleeping Bag Records, an independent.
Sleeping Bag?
Yeah, Fresh Records. So Sleeping Bag
Fresh
had
Records, right.
Mantronics.
Right.
That was the group that they had. And they had Joyce Sims, a lady that was,
Okay.
You owe my all. And she had that too.
Fresh had a lot.
Right.
Fresh
Fresh was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then they signed Nice and Smooth.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they had Craig Mack with the zoom, zoom, zoom. So again, they was moving.
Yeah.
You know? But I walked in the spot one day, I saw new computers, a new desk, new cars outside, and we broke. Don't forget, I signed for $1,500. That means $750 for Parrish, $750 for me.
Wow.
But I was a minor. So when Russell went in for the audit, he was able to get it. So, and then...
Because they was in an illegal contract with you.
That too, and they were just robbing. This wasn't right. So Russell came with $1.6 million, and after that, we was on Def Jam. That's why that whole third album is I'm Mad, Manslaughter, fucking, all type of, angry titles, when we signed to Def Jam because of what was going on with Sleeping Bag, And
the rumor was, which I didn't really know till recently, the rumor was, that you thought it was Parrish at first because he had the cars and he had the houses and you didn't?
Oh, no, that's just as far as the EPMD, how it got sour.
Right,
yeah. That was everybody. I mean, we watched it and everybody was saying, the neighborhood talking. Same with the EPMD Rakim beef.
Right.
It's the neighborhood that talks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, again, I wasn't on my business.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. I did think that
Burt Bedell was the accountant?
Burt Bedell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Burt had all of us.
Burt, everybody.
So, but at the end of the day, Burt kind of helped me too.
Right.
After a while, when I started seeing things, I started learning shit too. But again, at the end of the day, when you're young, all you thinking is the negative part.
Right.
Somebody getting me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Why do you think that's mentality? Like, I got jerked my first contract too. I got, I think, $5,000. I bought an Averex and a cowboy hat and some Gore-Tex boots. I thought I was rich. I went to the tunnel. You couldn't tell me shit.
$5,000, imagine $750.
Word. But why do you think? And I'm gonna tell you something. I knew my contract was shit.
Right.
But I was under the impression, I was like, yo, let me just get into this game.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Right.
When do that generation stop and say, fuck that? I'm gonna get a good contract first. Not get into this bad shit. Because I listened to your story and I was researching. And it was like, you learned the business after that.
Right.
You kind of got, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking my story.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking had to learn publishing after I sold it. You know what I mean? I had to learn about points after I gave it away.
That's everybody don't know.
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, like, from your experience, I shouldn't have went through it.
Right.
From my experience, the next person shouldn't go through
Right.
it. When do we stop this shit? When do we tell these artists that what they worth?
This is what Kiss was just talking about. The last interview I just heard him saying. He's saying that again he said him signing a contract at these days is like for him robbing the bank.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just it's just stupid to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to learn that all of us who went through it and saw what it was, why would you do that?
Right.
But the fame and that check they dingle in front of you for that 360 deal, it's hard for a kid to be like, what'd you say about points and all type of stuff?
Right.
You know,
which is complicated. All that stuff is complicated. Publishing, points.
They should learn.
They should teach a course before you get to
even merchandising.
All of that.
Like, they control their merchandise now.
That's the whole thing, though, too, which is crazy. The major artists that you know about, you haven't seen a T-shirt or nothing at their shows.
Right.
They don't own that part. And that's also all that money from that 360 is gone. So that's part was kind of crazy for you to be at your own show or your own concert and you got no merchandise.
Even owning your likeness.
That's what it is.
Right. And then the language saying in perpetuity throughout the universe, like these things are.
You know what's the crazy shit? It's so fucked up right now that they can take your image and put you in a video game that you don't even.
Oh, now with AI shit, that's what.
Like, like at least when we did Def Jam Fight for New York, we had to actually go in there. You know,
remember that?
Yeah. Like, you actually go in there. That shit was kind of fly.
Yeah,
that's fly. So right now, if you was to sign a 360 deal, your label can put you in Mortal Kombat 7 and just have you there.
Hey, no, you know what? You had a good move on that.
Oh yeah, I had it. It was called the dead arm N.O.R.E. Yeah, I still got that in real life, Eric. You know what I mean? Just like
I have witnessed him doing it.
Yo, the move was nice. I don't know who he got though, but somebody the shit was crazy.
If there's anything probably positive of this generation of artists, they do have more power to dictate the type of deals because they're self-sufficient in what they're doing, at least on social media, creating their own revenue.
If they doing that, if they doing that, but the majority of them too, see all that money they generating is from them shows.
Right.
That's why they so rich. Either they got the $2 million for the 360, but the shows you see they touring like crazy. They out there in arenas like early. All of them is out in arenas. All of them is out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how many. It's not a whole bunch, but they own them.
Right.
But they that money that you see they got is real. But I always tell them I'm not hating on you. Nobody's coming to watch you in the future.
Right.
And the scary part is they don't understand that when they hear it, that means that you see how we can rock. Or the people from the 70s and 60s. Mick Jagger's 136 years old. This nigga still, you know what I'm saying?
Mick Jagger 140.
Right.
He gonna perform in the casket.
142.
$440 million when you step on that stage.
Right.
For that year, that tour.
Right.
Meaning that he made records that's gonna always be able to people for to show up.
Right.
So when this era has to go to work, how we can go to work? If you want to go to work, you can go get some money. Whatever, they can't. Because when they orders get 40 and they gonna be talking about dick, fuck, suck, pussy, whatever, it won't match.
Right.
It won't match.
There's no longevity in that, right?
It won't match. There's no long. So you won't. So I want to figure out how are you going to be able to earn money, nigga?
Right.
If you didn't save or have some type of situation, you won't be able to do what we do.
Past virality, past going viral. Right.
This quote and this what I'm saying is so fucking lethal. And I wish they can hear this. Like the fact that when that time comes,
right,
you're not gonna be able to work.
Right. It's real.
You remember what I always say? What? Like, that's why I love Europe. Because like you just said, there's a time where you just can't book a show in America.
Right.
Europe don't get to see you like that.
No.
So Europe, that's kind of saved my life. You know what I'm saying? I always say Dusseldorf, Germany. He always laughs at me, but I was frequent in Dusseldorf, Germany. I was like, fuck that. They pay into my quote. I'm going. That's how I learned about miles and all that. I started fucking with the plane tickets because you can't be paying that first class flight. And then get all in, if it's all in.
Yes, it's all in, right.
So I would use my points, still get that first class flight. And
you put me onto that.
But Europe, you know, Russia at times, Japan,
Asia,
they held me down. They held me down where I didn't have to like take these little, because you know that's how they start doing you. They be like, here go 2,500.
The club gigs.
I'm getting 35.
I know.
You want me at 25, but then you're just like, yo, I ain't doing shit. Let me go grab that. But Europe held us down, and it almost feels like
they held us. They still hold it.
They still hold it down.
A lot of groups still in Europe getting money.
Yeah, I see the beat out there.
I just saw fucking Los Underground just now.
The Alcoholics, I seen them right there out there. Yeah.
Do you think hip hop lives in Europe more than it lives in the United States?
Well, now it does.
Wow.
Even though the new stuff did infiltrate, I never thought it was going to infiltrate. But again, kids come just now, you know, whatever.
Right.
No, let me flash back to you because you flashed back a while ago because you got a Maybach outside. So I don't know what year you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what year was that overseas? Because that's a long time ago.
That was in the early 2000s.
No,
early 2000s.
This is like
right before we do
N.O.R.E.
Drink Champs.
Yeah, right before we do drink. I was in what I call. Let me tell you. I was what I call in hip hop purgatory.
All right.
Like I wasn't dead, but I damn sure wasn't alive.
All right.
Like I was in that tough space.
Okay.
And you know, Joe was there with me. You know what I mean? I had lunch with Joe yesterday, right? And he said something very interesting to me. You know, we always say when we in the studio, this is our best look, right? You know, it's our best fight.
Right.
So, you know, we all think like that. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Right.
So Joe looks at me and goes, I think I'm making the best music of my life. And I somewhat laugh because I'm like, nigga, you say that every year, right? Mm-hmm. And he says to me, it's because I don't have no pressure no more.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. And it's like, so what he's saying is, when there's no pressure,
right,
to meet a record label standards,
right,
to meet they what is that shit schedule or whatever, and you just make the music, and I was like, holy shit, I had never looked at it like that.
And it goes against our argument of indie versus major too.
Oh.
Because the major puts that pressure too on you.
Oh, okay. Good line. You know, we always argue indie versus major. I said I'm a major guy, he's an indie guy.
Right.
But does that take it off of you when you're in the studio and you're making records and you just like, yo, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because of course it's going to be eventually lucrative.
Right.
But right now I'm just going to have some fun.
Right.
I'm just going to go in it.
I tell you what, my thing was, and N.O.R.E. was on my album too. When I made Vernia, that was what my feeling was. Because I didn't have nobody telling me about no radio record or what to make. I'm doing it because I'm doing it for the culture.
Right.
And people that want to hear hip hop.
Right.
And when I did it that way, my colleagues showed up. Right. Nas talked about, yo, I wish I made that 300 record. You know, Shaq and them, everybody was just snooping and was just down the line saying, yo, did you get Erick Sermon's album? So usually I would hear what the company wants to say. That's how we do. Sometimes they write, sometimes we fall into it. There's been a couple of times where I made songs, no, I didn't want to make them records. But I'll try to impress them to get but they can go out there and do the right thing. But again, when there's no pressure at this moment, that's why Jadakiss talk about that. Being independent and being in control, Joe doesn't care what happens because this is what he feels. and he ain't worrying about, what somebody else is saying. Right. If Cool and Dre say it's dope or N.O.R.E say it's dope and I think it's dope, I'm coming out with it.
Right.
So I that's how I think that a lot of us feel who's independent.
Right.
Right.
Do you think a rapper ever really retires?
Maybe for not making records, but as far as him doing this and still, writing rhymes and still, I think you're gonna keep doing it.
I ain't gonna lie.
But listen, you keep that to yourself. Because don't be busting niggas fuck all that. Be like, nah, because I don't feel that way. Nah, fuck all that. Niggas that like hip hop and like it's like Quincy Jones at his age,
right? Still
loves this. People who still loves this. I see Jermaine Dupri and see Brian Michael.
I hate Jermaine Dupri socks right now.
Yeah.
Take them goddamn socks
off. Right now.
Them socks is crazy. You see, it's Louis. No, I don't care. Them socks look like slave socks.
Okay, listen. But
I went too far?
Yeah. But we still like doing it. As far as the music is being made. And I think that the question you asked is real. Because again, how many people have retired and came back?
Yes, like every now and then you see Hov do a concert, a pop-up or something. He's been retired for 20 years now.
Right.
Joe said he's retired. He told me he's in the studio. Today again.
Oh, for real?
yeah.
The thing about Andre 3000 though too kills me too, because again, you're not doing no rhymes, but you on Killer Mike's album. But that's the part that bugs out. All of it, every other.
Did you hear the flute
so-and-so what?
I did.
The flute album.
No.
It's kind of hard.
It's not.
I tried.
I'm waiting for people to sample the fuck out of it.
Yeah, but the fact that he still rhymes.
And he's still rhyming top level.
Yeah.
But he comes and does it.
Right.
So you can't say you're not rhyming. You're not rapping.
Right, like you
know what I'm saying? Like, so imagine if you got something to say on that, you got something to say. I'm just being biased because I want him to come out. You know what I'm saying? He got something to say. I think he got something to say out there.
I can't help it. Like, this was a while ago, but I'm in Carbone, and I'm just sitting there, and I just start writing.
See?
I'm like, and no one can read my handwriting. No one. Not my wife, not even my mom.
Right.
You're not handwriting, bro.
I mean, I write graffiti though. I still write.
But you were
graffiti.
typing. You just went like this.
Yeah, no one can read it. Like how I put it together. The only person who read my mind, I've read my rhyme word for word.
Who's that?
Kanye West. I knew it.
Oh, you
I
told
grabbed
us
my
that,
phone from him so fast. He was like, I looked. I said, holy shit. He spit it how
like
I
the
wrote
cadence
it.
that you wrote it.
Yeah,
that you
I was
went
like,
to write it.
It was creepy. I grabbed my phone. I was like, give me my shit.
Where were y'all?
Huh? In Carbones.
Okay.
So, you and Kanye, what's y'all relationship?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man.
That was a good segue. Good segue.
Nah, listen. At the end of the day, I never seen nobody excited about music like that.
Kanye.
A few people that I've been in the lab with, that's like feel the same way when the beat come on and the momentum, the whole nine, same way. Because again, when I started with him, we was doing like a lot of hip hop music.
Right.
And there's a rumor out there saying Erick says that their album's coming. I never said nothing like that.
Right.
I said I was working on their album. We was doing hip hop music.
This pink polo Kanye, right?
Well, the fact that it was the beats and stuff, it was like, because again, you come to get me, you know what I'm going to get ready to make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You come to get me. You know what I'm saying? So, and we had a vibe. The momentum was going crazy. And we had mad ideas the whole night, whatever. So, but as far as him and music, he don't need nobody.
Right.
I just heard Consequence say it too. He don't get people to write rhymes because he can't rhyme. It's the fact that maybe somebody else might have something that might be iller, or your mind might not go there. People think that because people are sitting there giving you ideas the whole night, meaning that you need to do it. He don't. There was records that his man played me from 2013 that would shake this whole ground up.
Wow.
His production, whatever, his rhyme, all that shit is way up.
Yeah, you can't take that away.
So I kind of was bugging out, like, what are we doing here? But I understand now because this is what it is. It's the other idea that you might have. So I did the whole LA thing. They went to Japan. I didn't go. And then I went to Italy. And we was, over there. And that vibe was dope too. And that's when I walked in, I saw Ty Dolla $ign. And him and Ty Dolla $ign had created something else.
Right.
You know, that I wasn't doing when I was there.
Okay.
It wasn't mad at it.
Sonically, you mean?
Yeah,
sonically.
yes.
Right.
But it still was, you know, you don't play with drums.
Right.
No,
So the whole time it's like, yo, make sure the drums is crazy, whatever like that. Make sure it's like that. You know, so I was trying to do what I could do at that moment. But in the beginning, we was making, you know,
you was part of Vultures, one.
there wasn't. I don't know if that was the name.
Okay.
You were just making
there was no
music.
name. This
Okay.
is the beginning.
Okay.
This is, you know, we just trying to set the vibe up and see what we get ready to make.
Right.
But we had something going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, I saw my couple of songs on the list. When I was in Italy, I saw two of my songs on there.
Right.
When it came, my song wasn't on there.
Right.
But how did that relationship for you to come and work with him, how did that start?
He called for me. He called again, 88 Keys called Bernard again. And Bernard told me, yo, Kanye summons you.
Is that how he said it?
That's what I heard it like that.
Sounds like crumbs.
Well, but again, it was the experience that being around. Again, the antics, all that stuff that people, I always know that fact that when it came down to the music, this motherfucker is what you know of.
Yeah.
A pure genius. He needs no one.
Right.
But he just chooses to do that.
He likes to collaborate.
Exactly. The ideas and see where your mind is at.
Right.
Same with Dre though.
Because you did that too.
Because Dre really, when I first got to Dre's, in one night, he did 3 records of mine, just rhyme, one after the other. I'm like, damn, this nigga Dre just did 3 songs back to back by 2:33 in the morning. I come back the next 2 days, we do another record, but he called Snoop in. So Snoop is doing the jam. I'm like, damn, this is 4 songs now.
Fully your production.
Right. The next couple of days, he's doing a song. So I rhyme on that. Oh my God. Nobody's never gonna hear it. It's just
No, it's not. You don't think it's a part of this joint Snoop Dre project they talking about?
no, not me and his.
No?
No, and when I mean, I can't even tell you the record. This shit is, oh man.
How many records is Dre?
Word. Somebody got to kidnap Dre. I'm just throwing it out there. Somebody got to kidnap him and let him hear his own shit. But like, yo, man,
This song was exciting.
This belongs to the world now,
and
Dre. It's not yours.
That the NWA EPMD thing, the Erick Sermon Dre thing, like it would have been something to talk about. It's just like when the shit went viral, I was there. But this record was fantastic.
Wait, take us back, the EPMD NWA thing.
That's what people saw us as. It was always a comparison. East Coast,
Not
West Coast.
rivals, though.
Nah.
Right, okay.
Just the comparison of what we did and the music they made was almost the same.
Because you was working with, y'all were doing funk before them, no?
No, but they same time.
Same time?
Yeah. It was, because when you go back to Eazy-E, he was already on Parliament.
Okay.
And I was doing that too.
Which would have been Dre doing it.
Right. Well, exactly. But again, not knowing though, you know what I'm saying? But when you go back, you can hear the similarities.
But it's very close.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, you're saying it's the same time.
Yes.
Right.
So I can't really say who had what. I know that in 1987, It's My Thing and You a Customer came out. Me and Cube was tight. That's why you hear Cube when he's speaking about me too. I used to pick him up, take him around. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Because again,
he used to check in with you.
Cube came to can't make this up. Cube came to my house one time, right?
Atlanta or New York?
New York.
Okay.
I didn't have no AC in my new home. I just got it.
He got the Jerry curl.
Jerry curl.
Jerry curl. Continue. No AC, Jerry curl. Take it from there.
He goes to the backyard, jumps in the pool, fully clothed. Because he was hot.
Because he was hot.
What happens to the Jerry curl?
I'm just saying. I'm telling you what
Does it become
happened.
finger waves now?
I ain't look at all that. Just the fact that he jumped in the pool fully clothed.
Okay.
What happens after that?
Nah, I mean, he went back because we was shooting the St. Ives commercial in Wyandotte.
Okay.
So he just again came over. But he must have been hot because, and when you see a pool looking quenching and nice and blue, like it makes you breathe, you know what I'm saying, when you see it. So you jumped in.
What kind of money you getting back then you had a pool?
Yeah.
I'm counting your money. Yes, I am. You were getting some chicken back then? Oh, Jesus.
1991, 92, yeah.
Woo. That's that long money.
And y'all were on top of the food chain.
Longevity.
You got to understand though, we didn't know we was producers. So don't forget, we making the records. We don't know that we producers.
Right.
So again, we already a step ahead of the game. So whatever royalties that you was getting, or whatever advances you was getting, it was still more than somebody who was just doing this. You know what I'm saying? So.
But how did you not know you were producers already?
I thought that the records you heard, the people made them.
That they were already making their own records.
Everybody who I heard, I thought they made their records. So me and Parrish went in and did what we thought everybody did, not knowing that we were producers.
Whoa.
Well, thank God you didn't know.
And then Will Smith was like, stopped the show on stage one night and said, yo, EPMD is #1 in Billboard. We don't know what Billboard was neither. And don't forget, we children. He was like, #1 in Billboard, what is that? Afterwards, Leo told me, oh yeah, this is the Billboard charts. You're #1.
So Will been fucking up the stage for a long time.
Who, Will?
Yeah, you just said.
Will was already.
He was getting them props. He was
don't forget.
Fucking up the stage.
Don't forget. Run DMC tour. But the seller is Fresh Prince. They 2.5 million records sold. But they still.
Parents just don't understand.
That's it.
Yeah.
Will used to be backstage saying, yo, I'm about to be famous. I was like, you already famous. He was talking about being on TV way before it happened.
Wow.
So
This nigga's so strong. You know me, I'm about 50 pounds bigger now, but I was still 200. That nigga picked me up and turned me upside down. At 18.
At 18.
All right. I've never been speechless.
And I'm like, first of all, I'm kind of confused. But why are you doing this? Like,
that's what we were doing right now.
Because we're boys, But for some reason, something must have happened. And nigga just, whatever. Like it was nothing. Snatched me. Whatever. 18.
Have you ever been starstruck?
Julius Erving.
Julius Erving.
Yeah.
Dr. J.
I saw him at the Cleveland All-Star Awards back in '95 or whatever like that. And I shook his hand, but I couldn't speak. Nothing came out. Because my whole time, all I was thinking about when I was a kid was Erving. Actually, no, when I play basketball, when I shoot, I'm like Erving all the time. My favorite number is number 6.
Right.
My lucky number to me is number 6.
I'm gonna be
all the
honest.
time.
When you just did like that, you look like you can't play ball at all.
Okay, now that's the myth.
The way you just did that, I ain't gonna lie. I was embarrassed a little bit.
Ask my boys in here, they'll tell you.
Like Rohan Marley, like yeah.
That's not true.
Basketball might not be a
At
sport.
any time when you want to shoot, at this age.
Yes, okay. I can shoot it. Weekend. We have a basketball game and we have a handball. I'm nice in handball. That's also my Puerto Rican side. Also my
now you're selling the truth. So you was hiding shit. You started.
I'm trying to make handball a national sport in the Olympics.
I seen your golf outfit, nigga, with the stripes, with the fucking.
No.
I seen. Yes,
I ain't play golf. I don't play golf.
You had the golf outfit, nigga, with the.
That's the handball outfit.
Okay, well, make sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring handball back. You know what I'm saying?
I know I'm back with you.
So, is it time a quick time slide?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. You want to explain to him the game?
You're not asking enough questions because, again, we're going to edit this for 2 hours.
We ain't editing shit.
No, we don't edit nothing.
Oh, you don't?
We ain't editing shit.
Okay, so where's the stuff the drama that we can start?
No drama.
We don't need no drama. Trust me,
That's a myth.
That's
No,
this
but
part.
you're not asking the whole. Did you ask everything?
We are.
No, we're not done. This is just the middle of the game. This is the part. This is the part that everybody talks about.
Then we go up. But by the way, I love this shit.
But you got to pick a designated drinker for yourself.
Yeah, pick a designated drinker.
Nobody drinks.
Yeah.
You could pick Sunny DBT right here.
Okay, Sonny, you got it.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, he got an EPMD shirt on.
Hey, Sonny, you know what time it is, right? So if you go out there drunk right now.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go out drunk.
At
yeah.
2.
He's already drunk.
At 2 p.m.
Good one.
Who came with him? Who's driving? Who's driving you? Okay, good.
Yeah, he got
He got a horse and carriage.
Because it's 2 p.m.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so these are the rules.
No, it's 12:30. Oh, he gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, the rules is this is the rules. We're gonna give you two different things to pick from.
Yes.
You say you pick one that we good. If you say both or neither.
You know that everybody and their mother watched this show.
No, we still gotta explain.
You saw I got in an argument. Someone on Twitter was mad. They're like, why N.O.R.E gotta keep saying the same story? I said, he's not talking to you. He's talking to the guest. They never heard that story.
Right. Okay, you're right. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got you.
All right, this is a good one. You want this one? Or
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Where your drink at, though?
I'll get another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Get my mama Juana.
And the shots too.
I want to make sure you just you can't move in here.
That's.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Tupac or DMX?
I gotta get another drink.
DMX.
Okay.
And if you got any stories, you could.
Yeah. Stop,
Yeah.
and this is the part where we
Yeah.
get into things. You got it?
Oh, yeah. You know DMX and Solo.
Oh, that's right, K
No.
Solo. Oh, his first record. Yeah.
No, but as far as them,
They had beef?
Yeah, they was in
yeah,
jail
they was in
together.
jail together. So I don't know who had Spellbound first. I know
That's right,
Solo
it
was
was
nice
over-
as fuck.
Wow.
But DMX, for him to argue like
For
that,
20 years.
to be like, yo, I did it, like you
Yeah.
niggas ain't gonna argue like that the whole time.
Yeah, he didn't let it go at all.
But again, either way, we don't know. We don't know to prove it. But DMX was
He was adamant.
about his
Yeah.
though too. But Solo was so dope at it. DMX thing, he didn't do it. He didn't need to because DMX was so nice. He said, "Fuck it, I ain't got to do that shit." Right? Whatever. But anyway, Get At Me Dog was being made, right? And they called me and said, "Yo, you know, we dissing your man," you know.
Def Jam.
No, Irv Gotti and DMX. Like, you know, do you want me to take it out? I'm like, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's not what I gotta, you know what I'm saying? It was whatever. So
I've never heard this
So
story.
when it came out, they still bleeped it.
Oh, that's the bleep?
Yeah.
But everyone knew that's what he said, though.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, that nigga K Solo Cassette, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. They bleep it, even though I said to them, "Do what you got to do."
Right.
They still bleeped it. So that was the DMX little story.
Oh, wow. That's. You ever met Tupac?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got pictures. Tupac used to be in my rim shop, man,
Wow.
in Atlanta.
Oh, this is New York Tupac.
No, Atlanta. He's saying
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Okay.
Don't forget,
Okay.
everybody they all was there, man.
All right.
You got to watch the Freaknik movies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Came out
yeah,
today.
yeah. That's on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm telling the story in there.
Okay. That's right.
I'm a star now, man.
Yeah. Y'all
Don't fuck about it. I ain't doing shit.
You were
Go
too
ahead.
short. I can see it in
Yeah.
Magic City.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
was
know.
tearing shit up. The original Magic City, too.
And that short, it's another nigga with some bread. That
All right.
short, that nigga.
All right.
Yeah, he holding.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Next one. E?
Big Pun or Big L? Not or. Big Pun, Big L.
See, that's, oh man, you wilding out
Want
with
to take a
that.
shot?
Yeah, take a shot.
Take a shot. All right, cool.
Because that's so about two different dynamics, but both of them lyrically is
Lyrically
something that
phenomenal.
nobody never heard before or seen before. Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta get drunk, baby.
Rest in peace to both of them.
Rest in peace, both of them.
And imagine if both of them would have been here today. And same with Pac and X.
Yeah, I always wanted to see what Big Pun would be like with a Twitter account.
What made you say that?
Or Easy E with
He says that all the time,
Instagram.
but
With an Instagram, cause they would have been fucking up.
Because an extension of personality. It would,
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The first time I kind of like really knew that Fab was a real funny person was when he ranked on the Ray J. When he did that, I was like, Fab is funny. Like, you get around Fab, like, social media helped Fab, in my opinion. Like it helped him because people started to say, holy shit, he's kind of funny. Like, you know,
because he didn't talk much.
yeah, he didn't talk much
Right,
at
okay.
first.
So it was an
you know what I
extension of his
And
personality.
His outfits would speak for him.
Right.
It wouldn't be him.
I got
you
you.
know what I mean? So, but then he didn't have to do a dope interview or nothing. Fab would just be funny on the
got you.
gram, and then people started to gravitate towards it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So we want the next one.
Yeah. LL or Kane?
Ooh.
You got to look at shit, man, this is LL Cool J.
Yeah, whatever the criteria
but
for
then
you.
lyrically, this is, you gotta take a shot, B.
You gotta take a shot. I thought you were gonna.
No, I was, but it's the dynamics is, you know.
Because I did have cuts in my eyebrows trying to be like Big Daddy Kane.
Those are friends, and people are just mad sensitive now too. When you just like, you know, damn, you didn't say my name, you know.
Oh.
Niggas be acting like that. They be like, damn, you niggas, you mad at that? Like,
Primo or Pete Rock?
Oh, what's wrong with you, man?
It's Dominican and the Colombian right there. Those two
Hey, yo, man, it's 12:30, nigga. Like, you know,
him, all of us.
Right.
We drinking too.
You gotta drink that. You gotta drink that, man.
Okay.
Sippy sip.
Who have you worked with more out of those two?
Who?
Primo or Pete Rock?
Pete.
Okay.
Me and Pete got records from 1991 in Heavy D's basement.
Wow. Rest in peace, Heavy D.
Because his studio was in Heavy D's basement. Because Heavy D had the records, his stuff was down there at Heavy D's crib.
Rest in peace, Heavy.
That's another one we lost. Great.
Slick Rick or Biggie Smalls?
Yo, what is... Yo, you do this on purpose.
We'll switch it up. Biggie Smalls or Slick Rick?
It doesn't...
Wait, what?
Yo.
What you say?
I just flipped it.
These shits has never been this hard for nobody. No, I watched this shit. This ain't you put these shit together.
But they making it personally for you. That's why.
Yeah.
They make it.
wanted to be
but
hard
you
for
know the storyteller, like so Biggie Smalls one too, but where'd it come from?
Yeah, it's
this nigga.
That's
Go ahead,
the
nigga. You
point.
drunk, nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel sorry for you. You finished. They fucking you up.
Any stories with Biggie?
Yeah.
Tell us.
I tell you what. I got to go for Bernard again.
Okay.
Bernard brought Biggie Smalls to a barbershop, right?
In Wyandanch?
No, this is in Brooklyn to meet me. But I don't remember that.
You was getting your haircut in Brooklyn?
I'm
getting all that money?
I'm a Pink Houses nigga.
Oh, really? East New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't remember that story.
Okay.
But he's adamant and people are confirming the story.
Right.
Anyway, the EPMD breakup, I do Hit and Switches, my first single. It's directed by Puffy and Hype Williams.
Wow.
It's their first whatever. On the set is Notorious B.I.G. the whole entire time, right?
Wow.
So when I go do a set, I see him. You know, he was like, you know, just following. Now, I don't know why he in the video because Puffy had the whole Mount Vernon in my video.
Wow.
You know, at the time.
No.
So Biggie Smalls tells Tracy Waples, I need to be on Erick Sermon's album, right? But meanwhile, I had my own crew,
right?
You know. Then I had met this Reggie talking about this kid named Joe Sinister, which Jam Master Jay had, and I heard him. So that was the only special guest I had on the CD at the time. But I never heard Notorious B.I.G. You know, I could shoot myself now at the end of the day. But again, that's my story of somebody who was looking at me in the way like, yo, I fucks with this nigga. I need to be on this nigga's album CD. And he was brought to me. I don't remember.
And that's before he had any records.
No records.
Party Bullshit. Before he was on Heavy D's Blue Funk.
Nowhere. He didn't do nothing yet.
Wow. But he was signed to Puff.
Puff, I don't know that. I just know that.
I mean, he was obviously around, but
yeah. He's with him.
Because Puff directed the video, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Buck Wild or Diamond D?
I got to go with Diamond because, again, I played the first album in the tour bus. We played that every day. Wow. That was Das Effect's favorite album, though, too, but we heard that every day. So I got to say, like, that first LP.
That's the Stump Blunts one?
No, Sally's One Track Mind album. That whole shit was crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Leo Cohen or Russell Simmons?
They both same people.
So they're taking a shot for that?
So
do you have to? Because they're both the same people.
You're saying they're one person?
You're saying both.
You're saying both?
Yeah, you're saying both.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
It's neither or both.
Yeah.
So I'm not, maybe that smokers get me because I'm not even doing anything. This is crazy.
NWA or Wu-Tang Clan?
God damn. Yo, are you sure, nigga, you gonna be cool?
Nah,
okay,
none of us are gonna be cool.
Right. Well, start sipping.
Okay, so that you said same, right?
He said both, right?
Yeah.
Both?
Because you know, man, because NWA, man, was just like you talk about Cube, Ren, Dre, and Easy,
Yella.
And then you're looking at the Wu-Tang Clan, and all 9 of them came and shocked the planet. You cannot.
They both of those crews shocked the planet.
Don't forget the DLC.
And DLC.
Right.
That would have been, if he didn't, imagine what he would have been.
We just had him on
last
week.
Imagine.
This week. Was it this week?
Yeah. It's coming out
No,
this week.
do people realize when you play and hear lyrically what he was?
Incredible.
Don't forget he sold 1 million records though. It ain't like he didn't come out and do whatever. This nigga
lyrically
from Texas, lyrically, he
ill.
was insane.
It was similar to like you guys. You had DOS Effects, you had EPMD, and then you had I forget who else. Who am I forgetting? Was it Reggie?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Redman. And they had NWA, Eazy-E, and DLC at the same time.
Yeah, DLC. He was very dangerous. Very. Like, even though, don't forget he wrote the Chronic though too.
Right.
Like so.
Yeah, no, his pen game was crazy.
Yeah, right.
He was damn near like the Nas of the West Coast before.
Nah, he was. Yeah, you're right. You got to give him that. People don't talk about
and not even West Coast because he's from Texas. But I mean, he made his chops in LA.
People didn't give it to him because they don't know him, and he only had the one situation. But again, if you go back and you play it or watch the video, his whole
delivery,
swag, all of it, like he knew
his
was
word
ill.
game was wild.
We taking a shot, right? Come on. Salute, yeah.
And you know, we asked him.
He was here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just had him. You know how Funky For You, what is it? It's what's the name of the hit?
Formula?
No.
Funky
We were asking him, yo, where'd the patois come from? He said he just made it up. Like we thought, maybe he had some Caribbean background.
Right.
So he's like, nah, he just said he wanted to shock. He wanted to shock Drake in the studio.
Wow.
Did you see his documentary? You got to see his documentary because when they talk about it, right? Everyone is like, and then Dr. Dre looks up and goes, I still to this day don't know what the fuck he said.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Wow.
But it's wild that he wasn't saying shit. He said he just wanted to bust out with that shit.
Right.
No, that's such an ill record. And the whole album's crazy.
It is.
Yeah, get the next one.
Bismarcky or ODB?
Bismarcky.
Digital or analog?
Analog. All fucking day.
Analog. I'm analog all day too.
Cube or Scarface? This is a highly debatable one here.
Yeah, you can go on that though too. You can say whatever too, but again,
I feel they're the same from different parts.
they are the same. But you got one person that is radical, and one dude who tells stories that's insane.
Radical would be
It's two
Cube
different-
for you.
Yes, whatever.
Right.
Like, but when you play America's Most Wanted, nigga, like this is life changing.
And Death Certificate too. I think that's
And
one
Death
of the
Certificate too. You playing
biggest
two,
records.
you playing fucking and Jacket for Beats, the fucking the EP.
He
that's
said, God, your record.
what I'm saying. We just talking about back to back to back.
Yeah.
Bass
That
had
run,
that too.
and within-
Back to
you gotta
back.
include
I know.
NWA Straight Outta Compton,
That's what I'm
part
saying.
of that run.
And I don't want to do that because niggas is for real. Can you say my name? Like,
But Face is one of the.
nah, listen, man. But listen.
You got a
Face is
record with you, Face
Face is
and
my
LL.
friend. Don't forget, I produced this nigga.
Right.
So that's my boy. But when you go back to NWA and the writing, America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, and the EP,
Kill At Will is the
Kill At
EP,
Will.
yep.
Just now, whatever, like, such and such.
That
Damn,
run
I
is
want to
crazy.
say it, but you got to drink.
That's what I said. My argument was that run is crazy.
I know.
Okay.
I had it built up. I was getting ready to say my. Give me that. I was getting ready to go there, but
You guys are wild for this one. You got to say this one.
I guess I got to say it. Puerto Rican food or Jamaican food?
Spanish.
I like how you said Spanish instead of Puerto Rican.
All my baby mothers is Puerto Rican.
All right. That's right. Make some noise for your baby mother.
I don't know why I thought rest in peace to Hurricane G, but I thought she was Cuban at one point for some reason.
Because you was out of line.
See, that twang that Cardi B got, she had it first.
Cardi B is Dominican.
No, but the strong Puerto Rican sound.
Oh, yeah. The
Hurricane
sassiness.
G
Yes.
was.
No,
Cardi
Cardi
B's
B is
Dominican, though.
Listen, man.
She might
you know
be
what?
mad.
It's a book that you read about that because that's the whole shit. Because I'm Dominican. But listen,
Right.
Wait, what?
Wait.
no, listen, I'm not.
He's like, DK.
You know what? Because listen, because the green eyes, right? I could pull it. I'm listening.
You wild for that?
Listen. Hey, listen. Wait. Let me finish my story. What's my story? I had a rap group named Team Hot up in Wash Heights, right?
Yeah.
They look just like us.
But they
So I'm like, damn, I look like y'all. You know, maybe I could pass through, right? Because again, Dominicans go off that bus on 72nd Street. Right. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I'm parked outside.
He's gonna come with the tostones and be like, I'm here.
I'm parked looking for. She don't know no English. She don't know shit, but she bad as fuck. I'm just waiting to see. What I can fix that.
Right.
You know that bus that come up on Broadway? They buses come up.
Yeah.
What you say? You're gonna teach her English?
The bus that go to Boston.
What?
You go to Boston.
Before anybody go get her, I'ma talk to her.
Right.
And then my boy gonna translate.
Wow.
I got money for you. I'm gonna give you an apartment, place to stay, and some food, and some clothes.
And a visa.
Because that's what they was doing.
I mean, look, you're not saying none of that people really do out there.
I didn't know about the culture. So whatever, I'm just here trying to see what's going on. Wash Heights was new to me.
Wow.
And Dominicans was heavy. Now Wash Heights is gentrified with restaurants and the whole
Starbucks and all that.
Right.
But at that time, this is what they did. We parked outside 71st, 76th Street. Mira. And listen.
Mr. Lee used to get your Starburst for you at the corner store.
Don't laugh, man. Don't laugh. No, but getting back to the Dominican with the Cardi B, you're right. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans want you to know they're not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's Cubans, Puerto Ricans, like we all Colombians.
I don't understand
it's the same
part.
way if I said you from Brooklyn and you be like, nah, I'm from Long Island. But
because
like,
each has their own kind of their own culture.
Yeah, but that's the difference though. We're talking about why are they saying that too, knowing that they...
It's stupid.
To me, it seems like they're close, but I don't know that.
No, it's not.
Right.
It's not, but it is. The thing is, that's colonial bullshit in all of our minds.
Great,
bro.
you're correct.
That's what it is.
It is a difference though.
Yeah.
There is
when I eat mofongo from a Puerto Rican,
there's different language,
and
there's
I eat
different
mofongo,
slang, different...
But here's what's fucked up about that. You can't even base it on the food. I went to my favorite Puerto Rican restaurant for damn near 6 months. Asked to meet the goddamn chefs, and the chef was Dominican. I was heated. But this is not
But
fair.
how different is mofongo from mango? How different?
It's the same shit, but it's
and
not
Cubans,
the same.
we have the same shit too. It's all plantain.
There's
certain people who can taste Coca-Cola and
you know
Pepsi.
what? It all comes from Africa. All of that
It all
tradition
comes from Africa.
Comes from Africa.
I'll take a shot for that. It all comes from Africa, goddamn.
Our music, our food, it's all a mix. Huh? Why not, Mr. Lee?
Because one is Puerto Rican and one is Dominican. That's the only difference.
You go like this when you eat it? What?
That's the only difference.
No, it's not a plantain anymore.
Wait.
It's all based on plantain, bro. Relax, man.
Hold up. This is the part too.
I love this argument, by the way.
Because Adandule is, again, different with Puerto Ricans and Dominicans.
Right.
Some of them put olives in it, right?
Right. In what?
And the Adandule, the rice and beans.
Yeah, and some people put olives in the ground beef too.
And some people put olives in their vodka. I'm with that too.
Dominicans don't do it the same way that Puerto Ricans do.
There's differences. That's why that's their beef.
But it's the same name. No, it's not that.
And then you gotta understand.
The dish is called what? Exactly. So that dish.
Yeah, arroz y frijoles, con gris. But then this is the thing too.
That keep me hungry, motherfuckers.
The difference is too divide the Caribbean Latino and then the South American and Central American. Those start to change, because then it's colonialism. How long Spain was there? How long this was here?
No, Spain not a part of us.
Spain is the reason why we talk Spanish, guys.
Spain, let me just tell you something.
Come on, bro. Then
Spain is the whitest.
You're not a Taino. You are not a Taino.
Spain is the whitest Latino country in the world.
The color.
In the world.
They are the reason why we are Latinos, unfortunately.
I don't like them.
It's colonialism, bro.
I gotta relax.
And we all gotta take that shit and shed it. We all the same.
Question?
Yeah, we're fucking up right now.
You picked Puerto Rican.
You picked colonialism.
You picked colonialism. Too short or E40?
Short.
Hammer
or Vanilla Ice?
Hammer.
We got to talk. You was on that tour?
Yeah.
So how did you feel when everybody, like, was it around ever the time when Third Base was dissing Hammer, when people were dissing Hammer?
Third Base didn't come. They came out in 91, but they wasn't out yet. They came when we got.
But how did you feel about people dissing Hammer, and being that you was?
Because I had. Don't forget we had beef with Hammer, so it wasn't.
So you guys started that then?
What you mean?
You had beef with Hammer, EPMD?
Yeah, on the tour. Yeah.
Oh, remind us.
Listen, me and Parrish we gave it to everybody. Like except for I was, like I said, 6'2 and a half, heavy set, chocolate brown, hell of a jab, gifted guy. It didn't matter. People thought they was like that, and we had to show them that you wasn't like that. So you open your mouth up, you catching it. That's what Keith Murray was a problem though too. Everybody was trying to calm Keith Murray down, but they was sparking the fire on him. So he couldn't sit back and just say whatever. He was gonna cut you. So the same thing too, when you on this road and you on this thing, always artists, they want to get to certain position. I want to go on before you, or this and that, or take your spot, the whole nine. And anybody that was trying to get that, they had it coming.
So I never heard about the EPMD MC.
I mean, I think I vaguely remember.
I said it on somebody else's thing, but you want to hear that? You want to hear what happened?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we had a dancer called Fendi. Fendi was a good dancer. He's from
Brooklyn?
No, he's from Far Rockaway. Okay. Right? So he was all over the stage. Hammer comes out the speakers and rises, so you want to. He's like, stay off the speakers. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hammer saying that, or the
Hammer's people told
stay off the speaker.
EPMD's dancers, stay off the speaker. Right. So okay, so we on tour, whatever like that, this and that and this. But when the mo and the crowd's hype, you get amped. So maybe in my dancer's mind, he remembered it, but he probably didn't remember it.
Right.
So that one night, Vanilla Ice opens up. Matter of fact, Vanilla Ice wanted to go on tour and dance with Fendi, be on tour with EPMD. It's crazy. But he, that night, got on the speaker.
Wow.
Dancing. So we get off the stage, I think it was Hammer's brother, not Lou, but another one, came and was barking at Fendi. So we don't know this is going on.
Do they have on the Hammer pants?
I don't know. I didn't look at all that.
I doubt everybody in his crew.
Yeah, I'm picturing. I'm just picturing niggas screaming with Hammer pants on.
Maybe the stat. I mean, everybody that was on stage, but I don't think his brother did though. But anyway, they was talking. Right. So we hear like yelling. We see the dancer going back and forth. So Parrish comes over, hears it, and then boom, busts this nigga glasses, everything.
The brother?
Yes, all of it. Just all of it, all of it. Yeah, Parrish was quick to blow the throw a punch first quickly. So once he hit him, we see like a whole fucking sea of people. Can you imagine? Hammer got 30 on stage anyway.
Yeah, that's what he was known for. Yeah.
So the people start coming, and there was police officers. I can't make this up.
Right.
So after a while, we ended up moving towards the wrong way. So now we in this corridor where you go backstage to change.
And you're being cornered?
And now it's me, Solo, Alvin, God Bless the Dead, and some other person against all these people. And we're like, oh shit. And one of the guys was like, yo, I want him, the chubby one. So I'm like, God damn, I'm like, holy shit. Like, so now I get into a karate stance. I don't know no kung fu.
I get into a karate stance. Yo, you start telling this right now.
I get into a karate stance, nothing, whatever. So Solo is a Golden Glove boxer, so at least I know maybe he can be able to do what he got to do.
Take 2 or 3 hit down.
One-on-one. But I know Alvin he's dangerous, but again, there's too many people.
Right.
For some reason, the police or the sheriffs had it didn't get to that point, but it almost got there. So then the next day, we get a call from Leo and Russell because they had called them and said, we want no parts with EPMD.
Right.
We want no parts of them. And that's how it ended. The tour ended. You know?
So, wow.
Did you ever connect with Hammer after that?
No, he didn't even show up to the next show. In his hometown, he didn't show up.
Oakland.
Because of that?
And he didn't come.
To Oakland?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mr. Fab, where y'all at? Too Short? Nobody?
Short came.
Short came.
Short was that's still my boy.
Right.
Like Short was like really kind of like holding me down, kind of.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know?
Because they all cool now.
Yeah.
But they wasn't.
I'm cool
back
with
then.
Hammer now too. I was cool
That's
with
what
him.
I'm saying. Oh,
Cool
so
with
you
him
cool.
then. Like, except for when people talk about him, I'm like, man, you gotta be crazy.
Right.
Motherfucker sold 10 million records. You cannot take nothing from him.
Yeah.
And I was also an advocate too. Like, where was he at for Hip Hop 50? You cannot do that. You cannot just.
He was a
like,
big
leave
part of
that
it,
out,
right?
the big
You're
part of
right.
it, like whatever. That's why he never came. You'd be like, yo, what happened to him? But again, the time, whatever. Everybody, listen, you're young, N.O.R.E,
Right.
out there in the 90s.
Yep.
Ain't none of these phones, none of this other shit, this and that, whatever. Niggas got busy. You know how many shootouts we was in?
Jesus.
Like, as far as like, you know, North Carolina, fucking Cali, fucking Rochester, upstate. I mean, these people didn't play you coming to their town.
Right.
Because don't forget, you in their town, the girls is
Yeah, you fucking
looking
they
at you the
bitches,
whole
yeah,
nine,
yeah.
this and that, whatever like that, and they doing the shit that happened to Puffy at the club. Yo, I got money too, you know?
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that was going on back then. Man, we in fucking Ohio, right? We in one of them shits, whatever, one of them arenas, and I had the EPMD jacket, put my jacket down, somebody stole my jacket. So somebody said, yo, I got Erick Sermon's jacket, right? Making a whole big deal.
Right.
I'm like, damn, man, this nigga's got my jacket. So we know, I don't know who has it. But anyway, 12 Detroit niggas, it's 8,000 people in there. They tearing this arena the fuck up, right? Now, with me is Jalen Rose,
Oh, shit.
right? I'm the only one with a pistol. So now it's like, okay, we gotta get, because these niggas now is shooting. So I'm telling you right now, kid, my mother died 8 months ago.
Rest in peace.
Jalen Rose is outside in a moving van. He had to jump in because it was that hectic out in that part. But we got this basketball nigga, so we gotta make sure that he's safe.
Wow.
And this is when he was in the NBA or when he was.
Yeah, it was in the
Yeah, it had to
NBA.
be, yeah.
Okay.
This is
Remember the Fab
90.
Five.
This is maybe you might maybe because this is 90 or 1990.
Yeah, because that isn't that the time.
So
Google
that's
it has?
Fab Five,
Isn't that the Fab
right?
Five?
It might be still Fab Five.
It might
Yeah,
be
it
still
might
Fab
be.
Five.
Yeah, it might be because don't forget if you watch some of his documentaries, you see he on the sofa with Parrish. Like him and Parrish had got cool.
Wow.
But again, yeah, Fab Five had to be because it's 90. So had the moving
I'm on
band.
point, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm on point, motherfucker.
Crazy.
Crazy. And I'm like, yeah, imagine that shit didn't go right.
All right.
Thank God it did.
Okay. Cypress Hills or the Fugees?
I got to go with Cypress because those are my boys. Even though it's, Fugees are my people too, because I was mad cool with Lauren in the beginning. People don't know that about Lauren. Lauren used to call the studio. We used to talk a lot. Like talk a lot on the phone. You know what I mean? But you know, Cypress Hills, they changed the whole food chain landscape too. But for niggas like that hardcore shit that was popping with them.
I thought they was from New York.
That's the
First
way that
video?
the perception was.
Video, yeah, perception.
Yeah, the first video, I was like, holy
But you got to
shit.
talk about. You said you got the tape, the Cypress tape.
When
Bring that
we had
back.
the same Sony rep. So when I got up the plane, me and Paris was in the car with the Sony rep. He had the Cypress Hills tape, whatever.
Right.
I heard, I'm like, this shit is crazy. I just happened to call Cube because I wanted Cube to hear it. I don't know why I called them. But I said, yo, meet me at, he said, no, meet me at such and such. So I brought him the tape. When I came home, he in the video.
Yeah.
So
Killer
he
man.
really liked the, Cypress Hills when he heard him.
And he's in the video in New York.
That's what I'm saying. In New York, that's the ill part.
Right.
And B Real says when he looked up and saw him, like, holy shit, that's Cube.
That video has mad cameos.
Yeah,
Like, that's a crazy
a lot
video.
of New York cameos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he said that the label wanted him to they wanted them to shoot that to get the New York, because again, not knowing that LA was gonna play the record, but it's a New York sound and it's a jam, so they're like, yo, let's shoot it there.
It definitely got me.
Nah, it was smart.
Yeah.
Got me.
You still going with that?
Yeah, we got another one. Def Squad or Hit Squad?
The Hit Squad.
Okay. Metro Boomin or Murder Beats?
Metro.
Keith Murray or Redman?
Why you doing that? Go ahead and drink, man.
Cheers.
Salute.
You gotta sip.
About to take a super peepees in a second.
Just Blaze or Bink? They hate each other, by the way, FYI.
Yeah, I know. See,
From what
I got see, but I say it's just because he did the record for me though too. But Bink Dog's style is just insane. I think that people, I think he might be the father of it. You know, of a couple of people's styles on the low.
Wow, on the low.
Because if you play the songs, that don't forget he was there first.
Right.
So if you play the records and see some of the technique of it.
When you say he was there first, you talking about Rockefeller or you talking about
the style style of the beat.
Okay.
When you hear people that came after him.
Wow.
You know, I'm just, hey man, God damn it.
Yeah, that's big coming for you. So you're saying
I'm just giving the factual, the timing.
History of it.
The history of it. Like when you see the stuff that he was doing, and you know, you got to put Rockwell in there too, because again, some of the styles are similar, but he was first before the other one, you know, but again, we all take from shit, you know what I mean? But you know, Just Blaze is incredible. You got to sit, man, because both of them is ill at what they do.
Salud.
I know. I'm sorry.
Illegal or the youngsters?
Illegal. Come on.
Both those groups were dope though.
Rakim or KRS-One?
Rakim is my mentor. Chris is my man though too, but I got to go for my partner who's down the block from me. You know, Long Island.
Long Island.
I'm gonna have to take a pee. Keep it on.
Yeah, I got it.
You got to take a dookie?
No, he picked Rakim. MJ or Prince? Obviously, Mike.
Yeah, you know it's Michael Jackson. Even though Prince is still a genius because he produced his own music and the whole nine, but I just watched some shit on Michael Jackson just before about what they said that Michael Jackson, when he did the Oprah Winfrey interview, right? It was 1 billion people that watched it. No, 500 million, wow. Right? Then when he did, when he passed away, it was 1 billion people that watched it.
The funeral?
Yes.
Wow.
So when you talk about the people like, I'm the next Michael, none of y'all are. No way in the world. His whole shit about him. Prince don't have that neither. That's why you have to give it to Michael. He was something that we never, ever seen before.
Right. Did you ever hear the stories of them beefing?
No.
Yeah. Like the more and more we interview people, yeah. I don't think they liked each other at all.
Yeah, but Mike said he showed up to
a couple of his shows, but he was there to shut him down. He wasn't there like.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't there to like Mike would come up to some Prince shows and know that these people ain't gonna tell him no. He's fucking Michael Jackson, and he would go on and try to like perform before Prince on certain things. And
for real?
Yeah, like this is like we have multiple stories from different people. And Mike was kind of like the more and more you kind of see it, and you like kind of see him like with gang members. You like that didn't make sense. Yeah. Like I almost thought I saw him throw up a sign, but I didn't. I did. But
wait, and beat it?
No. I'm talking about in Thriller, all that. It was always like certain things, and then you hear like his affiliation, like. It's different, man. So I always enjoy those stories. Those are my favorite stories, Michael Jackson and Prince stories. Have you ever met Mike?
Let me tell you a story with Mike.
Yeah.
So I got a call to go do Blackstreet Teddy Riley. So me and my cousin ride down to Virginia.
Did they call Bernard Alexander again?
Nah.
All right, cool.
Well, you mention the name one more time. I'm stopping the show.
You know what I mentioned it.
I know, but this is too much.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Because this nigga
MJ, let's take this to the story.
He's already in every interview. He's like, E, did you say my name again?
What are we talking about?
No. So I go to Virginia, and I see.
You expected to see Teddy Riley?
No, I go see. He called me.
Okay, Teddy.
So cause don't forget, I did Booty Call, the first single when they first album, right?
That's right.
So after I walk inside. For real?
Mm-hmm.
So I walk inside there. The first person I meet is Pharrell.
Wow.
Right?
In
Pharrell
Virginia.
is a producer. Mm-hmm. There, him, Chad, and a singer named Mike. So he's like, yo, I rap. I'm like, you do? Yes.
Is his shirt tight? I feel like
no,
he had a
what's up
tight
with
shirt.
you with these people? Like, I'm not looking at people like that.
I do. I have to describe the situation. But go ahead, continue.
So, if you go on the internet, there's a song with me and Pharrell called Boot Knuckleization that we made in 1993.
Boot what?
Fuck
I
outta
know,
here.
it's crazy. Yeah.
93?
Yes. Because I put them on 2 records.
So what you trying to say? You discovered the Neptunes before
No,
me?
I just expect that.
Hold on.
Hey, taking it from you.
Yo, what you trying to do here, man?
Teddy had them.
Right, that's very true. Very
Yeah, he
true.
had him
Rum
early,
shaker.
early.
He had,
Very true.
no, he
Before
was
Rump Shaker.
in the studio. That was the producers.
Yeah.
But I let him rhyme on the records that I was doing.
You let Pharrell rhyme before anybody else let him rhyme.
Right.
I always take those props. Damn, fuck you, Eric.
Yeah,
I
but
always
see,
take those props.
but
I didn't know that.
You got to go on the YouTube.
I
and
didn't
look
know
at
that.
it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So anyway, I'm already amped up because I'm there with Teddy.
Right.
Outside is a tour bus, right? Michael Jackson on tour bus. So Mike goes to the bathroom. I miss him, right? So I don't know that part. Teddy says, Eric, yo, you want to meet Michael? I was like, not now.
You said not now.
I don't know.
What's wrong with you? Were you nervous or something?
Did you thought it was Michael J. Fox?
I was there with Teddy. No, I was there with Teddy. It wasn't like, this is what I was here doing. For some reason, that wasn't more important than what I was doing.
Wildin'.
I know. That's the illest shit. I told Teddy, not now.
Crazy.
I could have walked on that bus, shook hands, maybe could have been on a record, anything.
Anything.
My mind was someplace else.
And let me guess, did Michael float out of there?
No,
Never
he's
seen him again.
ill, man. This guy is ill.
You never seen him again?
I never saw him.
You never saw him?
No.
So your one chance to meet
one
Mike,
chance.
you blew it.
Take a picture of the whole, I could have had all that shit. Nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You ain't even take a flick for the gram.
Teddy would
Take just a
collaborate.
flick for yourself.
Teddy would collaborate the story, and nigga like, yo, the bus is sitting out there. He said, you want to meet him? I said, not now.
Teddy must have thought you was wild.
I don't know what he thought.
What,
All I know
what,
the fact
what
it
did
didn't
Michael
happen.
think if he was told Teddy?
Oh yeah, if he went, hell no.
Hey, Teddy,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
tell Erick Sermon to come back.
Michael would have been like, he would have been like crumbs.
and then Teddy went back and said, "Hey man, he'll be here in a little while."
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Michael Jackson, nobody was bigger than him.
Nobody. I'm not gonna lie, Chris Brown right now, very close.
What I told you, nigga.
Very close though.
500 million people watching.
Michael's
1 billion
Michael's
people
an
watching.
international phenomenon.
When he goes to the shows, it's 100,000 people a shot, no matter what. Outside, when he goes somewhere, they got to shut down the whole
Chris
fucking
Brown would tell
block,
you,
neighborhood,
Michael.
everything.
Yeah.
We never
would
seen
say
that
Michael.
from no individual ever.
That was it.
Yeah. That's why I said close.
Like damn near
No.
shaped political everything internationally. Probably helped the Cold War and
But the
everything.
people that stop to see it when he show up somewhere, what they got to do, they have to shut down the neighborhood. This is just proof of the millions and millions and millions of people.
Nah, he
we never
was
seen that for no
phenomenal. Yeah.
individual.
Wow.
He's bigger than anything we ever seen.
Mike Tyson is big too.
Who?
Mike Tyson.
Come on, man. You just left field right now. That's two different
That's
things,
why these
man.
questions is crazy. I can come with those two
Oh,
more.
it is? Okay. Oh, y'all wrote it. Go ahead.
Ye or Pharrell?
Kanye.
We did that already? No.
No. We just brought up Pharrell.
We just brought him up. You
Yeah.
said who'd you say? You said Kanye?
Kanye.
Even though Pharrell is ill, but Kanye, again, when he came, he kind of, whatever. I know when I was, like you said, when you sit there, you kind of dormant.
Right.
But when I heard the shit that when he came out, it kind of woke me up
Kanye.
as a producer. Yeah.
Okay. That's a compliment. Radio or podcast?
Oh, it's podcast.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Cam or Mace?
You gotta sip it.
Yeah.
I mean,
big up to Cam and Mace too, man. Very proud of you.
And that's
phenomenal
why.
what they've done.
That's why, because again, they both to me is almost kind of the same though, too. Because they both spit that dollar on the fire. They both spit it.
No,
you know?
it's dope what they're doing. Cheers.
Love what they're doing. Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle?
Y'all got the biggest list ever.
Yeah.
That's a long. Y'all niggas wild out with that.
Yeah. So Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle?
Yeah. No, because I know Chris more than I know Dave.
Tell
but
us the
Dave
story.
is funny. No, I'm just saying that just Chris Rock is an EPMD fan, so I'm saying I don't, you know, and I watched everything he did, and I watched everything Dave did too.
And they're both just hip hop heads, like heavy hip hop heads, both of them.
Yeah, and both of them are legends, and both of them. Yeah,
Got a drink? All right.
One more sip. Yeah, no, you too, man. You
I'm
gotta.
drinking.
We drinking every
No,
time.
I know, but you gotta cool out too.
Like,
Yeah, y'all gotta cool out. This shit right here. These are questions. They fucked it up and got y'all.
Yeah. Nah, we good.
no, yeah, we're not good.
Raekwon or Method Man?
Oh man.
Raekwon is ill, but I'm gonna give it to Method Man.
Okay. Kid Capri or DJ Red Alert?
Yeah, but they do different things. Kid Capri is
That's the point.
It's whatever your category. It's whatever your category.
Whatever
yeah.
you could say, I guess say both.
yes, it's
Both?
They both because they both impacted
Okay.
Hugely impacted.
usually because that mixtape game was
Yep.
something insane.
Dr. Dre or Puff Daddy?
Well, you stop. Go ahead. Of course, it's Dre.
You said Dre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Marley Marl or Large Professor?
Lord, but Marley Marl.
Yeah.
It would be he invented sampling. You got to give it. There's nothing to say about that.
Right.
You still going?
Yeah,
we got only a couple more.
Yo MTV Raps or Video Music Box?
Ralph McDaniels.
I like that. Kiss or Fabulous?
What does it say, Fabian? Why does it say Fabian?
Fucking, they wrote it in Spanish.
Is that
I speak fluent. Mr. Lee.
They knew
Right.
that you was not representing, so they put that in there. You put the Fabuloso in. Have him say it because he gonna say it. Nothing. Have him say it. Have him say it. Yeah. Wow. Fab turned out to be dangerous.
He did, yeah, man.
Kiss was always dangerous.
Always.
Yeah, so you gotta sip it. You know why? Because Fab turned out to be something dangerous.
I mean, we don't have to sip it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You got it, Sonny?
New Jack City or King of New York?
If a nickel bag is sold in the park,
It's Frank White.
but Nino Brown.
Nino Brown brung dark-skinned niggas back to life.
Yeah. New
No,
Jack,
what was Homegirl? Rock
You guys
My
say-
Baby? That was the illest thing.
New Jack City, yep. But even though King of New York was fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
What's my man's name?
And Chris
Look,
Rock as
Marvin,
Pookie was crazy.
Wesley Snipes.
Oh.
Wesley Snipes did such a good job that when I met him in real life, I was still scared of him.
Yeah?
Nah, and Ice-T, bro.
Ice-T was a cop.
But he did such a good job.
Yeah, but I
that was the
scared of him
first
as a-
time you saw him.
I knew he wasn't a cop.
He's
though,
the
when
most
I
illest
met
gangster
Ice-T.
rapper, and this is the first time you see him as a cop. It was ill.
Cool.
Yeah, Ice-T. No,
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact. No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a fact. But what I'm saying is, my first time encountering Ice-T, because of that role, I wasn't scared of him. But when I
Oh,
met
you were scared of
Wesley-
him as
Yeah, Wesley.
Right.
I saw
Nino.
Nino.
Yeah, Pookie, look at your funky black ass.
Yeah, and Fugees, yeah, Chris.
Yo,
so
Chris,
you picked New Jack City.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the last one that we can get back to the interview. Loyalty or respect?
I got to go on with was it holy shit, who'd you have up here?
Snoop
No.
said love.
No, Yeah, Snoop said it though too, but also I think it was Bleak, Memphis.
Everybody has a different take on
I think they kind of you need both of them.
I think both is the most logical answer.
Yeah, it's both.
I think this is the only question that we're supposed to
But
drink
people
on.
come in with one and they go in with this crazy diatribe of why one.
So respect and loyalty, right?
Yes.
Me, respect might be a little bit more bigger though, because the reason why is like the loyalty is there too, but I feel like if you don't got respect, you can't get that neither.
So you don't want both?
You do, but respect is a big one though.
So you rather that than both? That's the thing.
I'm going to respect because that shit
Yeah,
goes a long way.
yeah.
Because I can see what's happening. Loyalty for me is not how I'm still here. Respect is how I'm still here. Niggas respect me. So this is why I'm saying it too. The loyalty, I ain't really have to be loyal to nobody like that.
Right.
You know, that I know about it. Be like, yo, damn, your niggas a loyal nigga. No, but respect, no, the respect got me where I'm at.
So you're going to respect.
Yes.
But let me just chime
I'm
in.
explaining it the way niggas didn't explain it that way. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
like
real.
respect, you can't buy it. You niggas can't get it. If
respect is earned. It's always earned.
Exactly.
It's
that's
always
what I'm
earned.
saying.
Yeah.
But let me just chime in on you a little
Go ahead.
bit. You not only have respect, you have love. That's the beautiful thing
Right.
about you. Like, you don't just have features because people, you know, are looking to get a check or looking to know. People respect you,
Right.
brother.
And that's what I'm
So,
saying. That's why I'm here.
Yeah,
The respect
but-
is you.
But love
that
is
respect
loyalty.
comes through love, though, right?
And to me, love is
said
and
love,
love
you
is
said
loyalty.
loyalty.
And love is loyalty.
You're putting three together, nigga. You
Yeah,
gotta.
I'm trying
you
to.
choose love and loyalty. You said loyalty and respect. The love is something different. You can't just add another
no,
word.
love is loyalty in my
you
in my
can't
opinion.
add another word.
No, I can't.
No.
No, he said loyalty in
I understand what you're
parentheses
saying.
love.
Yeah.
Loyalty and respect. Love, he's added another word. We can't do that.
I think love and loyalty is the same, though.
You're not adding another word.
Not really, not at all.
Okay.
Someone could love you and not
All right,
be
I'm
loyal
gonna take
to
a
you.
shot for that anyway. Then fuck it.
I'm in.
But for me getting it wrong, I'm gonna take a shot.
You
for
try
that.
to add something into the new contest. This is
Because
fucked up.
people that love you might do you dirty.
Yep.
That's facts.
Exactly.
Oh,
We don't want you to say shit. Nah, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Let's go,
Yeah,
man.
say
You've
it.
been drinking from you. Deserve
Yeah,
to say something.
Ain't no camera on you or nothing. They ain't got no love for you. Oh, my bad. Huh?
I just want to say what I want to say. Everyone's road is different. Your road might have, you know.
This nigga
your
drunk.
longevity is through
Some people might go on a dirt road.
Wait.
your longevity, you know, your road. It might have started off with loyalty, ended up, you're still here through respect, vice versa.
And that's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
Exactly. So he's yeah.
I really didn't understand what he said.
I did. I just told you.
No, you did not understand what he
The
said.
respect comes first.
He said like this. He said like this.
He said
and then
vice
like
versa.
This, and then he flipped it like
He said
this.
vice versa. The
Well, let me-
loyalty
And
will
you
come
said, I
afterwards.
get it.
Well, let me tell you something, Erick Sermon. Our
fucking- I'm fucking with
show
you.
is about giving people their flowers when they can smell them, their thoughts when they can tell them,
And we didn't give- have the
they
opportunity
drinks when
to
they
give
can
this
drink them,
last
their
time.
thoughts when they can think them. And we need to give you your flowers. We need to give you your
Yo,
flowers.
you know what?
We wasn't doing this back then. The first time you came
Yeah,
on.
the first time was.
But hold on, let me say something.
Y'all had mad bottles that was empty on the table. That was
Empty? What do you
I
mean?
mean,
We drank them because they was
back in 2016. Y'all was in a hotel with a bootleg table
in
and
a
bootleg
hotel.
chairs and all type of shit.
It was different times, man.
well, listen, he's pulling our car.
Y'all wasn't advanced.
We
Y'all were
wasn't
trying to figure that shit out.
We did, but we figured it out, right?
Exactly. So this right here is this is dope.
This is us figuring it out.
Holy
So
shit.
let me just say something.
They're real
Yo,
gold,
this is
gold plated
yo,
flowers.
I fucks with this, B.
If it wasn't an EPMD, there wouldn't be a component Noriega. If it wouldn't be a component Noriega, there wouldn't be a drink.
Absolutely.
So
Did you watch the fucking shit with Mark Wahlberg talking the new edition?
no.
Say it won't be a Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. You got the same. You got something New York.
He might have seen that. Now I know where you got that from.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
No, I understand. I get it.
EPMD.
No, it's the evolution, man. We all got to
the
pay
two-man
respect
groups.
to what's
The
before.
two-man groups from Smith and Wesson to Mobb Deep to MOP to all of us. We all owe it to y'all.
Right. I appreciate that.
That two-man and I know I always say this word wrong, camaraderie.
Right.
That's the Spanish coming out of me.
Yeah.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
That's what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Commodores.
You motherfuckers invented that.
Well, we robbed Run DMC for it.
But Run DMC was considered 3 people though. Still.
So why y'all say that? I understand that though, but it's still 2 rappers.
Yeah, they had a DJ too.
Yeah, but
No. Jammin' Jay is the
pinnacle,
but
the pinnacle.
2 rappers back and forth. We listen when you look at the EPMD logo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Leo did that. Russell said
Leo did this.
Run DMC?
Russell, I said, look at EPMD was EPEEMDEE. It was long. Russell was like, do it this way. I said, Russell, you can't take your
because it's close to the Def Jam logo too.
The red.
You can't take Run DMC's logo,
Right?
Because all it is just chopped up lines. Run DMC is
Damn,
one
y'all
line.
had the same motherfucking logo.
Now look at it. Now I never
what the
beat
fuck?
that.
And we told Russell, he said, don't worry about that. I take care of that.
Cheat code. He
I
said
swear to
cheat
God,
code.
you fucking my childhood up.
You fucking me up too.
I never
There's no
noticed that
fucking
till just
secret.
now.
You look right at it.
Wow.
No, you're right. It's not a secret. We're
It's
idiots.
not a secret. But if you didn't know, you didn't know. I didn't know till today.
I mean, I just thought the Def Jam.
We had different colors, and then they had the nerve to put the red and the white like them on this one.
Because these were the colors.
Right.
Right.
And goddamn it worked.
It worked.
And y'all are legends.
And because of that, from if you want to give it to Run DMC to you guys.
Well, the style changed. Rakim changed the style, then our new style came in. So that's when we started doing the gun talking. So that's where, again, the Mob D's coming. Matter of fact, let me get a plug real quick. Because I called you, though, too. You was busy. Okay. So don't say that, yo, why ain't on the project? Because I called.
Okay, the 2-man group?
Right.
Yeah,
so when you bringing that up, though, too.
And you said it last time, too.
Dynamic Duels, right?
You did the whole album. Capone even called me for that. Yeah.
Dynamic Duels is something that I did because the way y'all did Drink Champs, like, okay, well, which I heard the story, I don't know if it's true, that y'all did this because to interview people like us.
That's right.
Yeah, to our peers, from our generation.
Right.
Right. So when COVID was going on, even though I had the idea before, I was like, you know what? I got to do this for hip hop and for my colleagues who feel they can't make records no more. Who told you to stop making records? Like how you doing this?
That's exactly.
So I'm like, fuck all that. So I called the people, I DM'd them.
Okay.
I ain't really called nobody, but I DM'd them, and I made records on them. So when Run came to the studio.
Wow.
But the Run DMC dynamic, because they wasn't making no shit, both of them was just adamant it ain't happening.
Right.
So then I called Salt and Pepper because I didn't have no girls.
Wow.
So that's why the Salt and Pepper's on it now though too.
Wow.
But on the album,
who you have? Salt and Pepper.
Salt and Pepper, Mobb Deep.
Prodigy was
Prodigy from Heaven?
No, man.
I got Prodigy.
Jesus.
I got vocals.
I'm asking.
I got vocals.
You got vocals, okay.
Helter Skelter. I got vocals.
Wow.
Dog Pound.
Okay.
MOP.
Okay.
Brother Meth.
Not CNN.
EPMD.
EPMD.
8 Ball MJG.
Woo.
Bun B.
UGK.
And UGK, but you can't say UGK. You got to say Bun B featuring Pimp C. Okay.
You have to say it legally?
You can't say UGK. It's like some in the medical.
I'm saying so that's some shit. Okay.
Right. Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg.
Okay.
And Biggie Smalls and Biggie.
All right. Biggie Smalls and Biggie.
Yes.
What is?
And when you hear it,
wait, what?
Yeah, I know. It's gonna stop you.
What is Biggie Smalls and Biggie?
Early Biggie Smalls and then Notorious.
All of it is early, but it's not something that was like vaguely familiar. And the way that I did it is fucked up because AI came out, right? So people ain't gonna look at me and be like, yo, nah, Eric, but nah, it's me. This is how I made it. If Biggie Smalls and Tupac was together, this is how I would hear them together rocking. So I was doing my shit to make it seem like they was together. How I said with me and Marvin was like, I was answering back and forth with him, like he was with me. I made a song like that too to make it seem like those two were together.
Which two?
Biggie
Songs,
and Biggie Smalls?
Biggie Smalls and Pac.
Oh, and Pac, you didn't say that.
Yeah, he said Biggie Smalls and Biggie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did.
You
My
fucked us
bad.
up.
Yeah, and you know there was that guy that sued him. That's why he changed Biggie Smalls. I thought
My
that's
bad.
what you meant.
And he ain't been drinking.
No.
Word.
I got drunk off of him talking about y'all.
Yo, I said Biggie Smalls and Biggie.
Yeah. Well, you're looking at my confusion right
Yeah,
now.
we looking like,
I said, goddamn.
Nah.
I'm like, I know it's me the one to
no. Tupac and Biggie Smalls.
Tupac and Biggie. Oh, that's hard. And you got clearance?
Well, I guess Puffy cleared his quick.
Okay.
The Tupac estate is kind of, again, they're taking a long time, but nobody said no.
Right.
So to me, it's a let go to me.
I don't think anybody's going to tell you no.
Yeah, you're doing it out of love.
I think you're one of those. Let me give you your flowers. Please don't cut me off because you've been cutting me off. You're the only guest to been cutting me off.
I'm sorry.
He deserves to cut you
I
off.
like that. I like that.
I know, cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's cool. You are one of those people that no one can actually say no.
But N.O.R.E says that all the time.
I'm just being honest. Your genuineness, your humbleness,
Right,
and your realness,
and his legacy.
I'm not even. The legacy is like number 7,
right.
But the realness and how you are as a person, I don't think there's anybody on this earth. There's certain people who have that.
Right.
I see it in Fat Joe. I can't tell Fat Joe no, and I can't tell DJ Khaled no, even though I be knowing it's wrong. Like, I be like, damn, Khaled
is
can give
wrong?
me I don't know. Khaled can ask me to do anything. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know why I did why. Like, but
No.
But it's realness.
It's so crazy
the
because
realness.
now.
Hold on.
You're right. My bad.
It's the realness.
Shit.
It's the realness who you are. It's the humbleness, and like you just said,
The legacy.
you're a super legend. You're an icon, and I don't think there's anybody on this planet that if you call yourself is gonna say no to you.
Why you say that? Because now he gonna look like he's a fucking genius.
He is a
fucking
genius.
genius.
He's a genius.
I'm just being honest with you, man.
Yeah, but how do you know that that's not something that you wouldn't? I can see him saying, but you saying that too. I don't listen, man. I don't know no other way.
You're never gonna see that in yourself. That's
You're
the
right
thing.
about that. And my mother used to be so upset, like, yo, what's wrong with you? Because I'd be like, Ma, guess what I saw last night? She'd be like, so? Like, you know, again, but this is just me. I know that the humbleness, I'm humble to a fault. So that's why I'm in, like, I really can say, but the position that I'm in, I never was able to, even though I got the status, I never was able to get to, you know, that part.
But it's the long game, and you are reaching that part.
Yeah.
Maybe the people that you at one point saw at that part, they not here anymore.
And that's the part that I'm gonna go on that. As far as still being here after 36 years to be able to
God damn, make
still
some
be,
noise for that.
And then to be able to say, okay, you know what? Hey, I went to a party during the Grammys. I went to the Warner party because I'm on Warner, right? And I walked in there, I was foreign because it was all young people.
Right.
And I'm the old head in there, you know? But I'm like, I'm here with a project getting ready to come out in the system like 300 with all that shit they got over there, and I'm over there getting ready to come out. So it kind of bugged me out a little bit that how the fuck I'm doing this long and still be able to. And then like I got an announcement. I can't make it right now though too, but y'all about to shock the world.
Right.
Because my label is gonna be with somebody who did this before, and we are getting ready to make another impact. You know, as far as this, somebody's missing the boat with talent. When we signed N.O.R.E, we knew he had 10 years. We're not signing that now. We're signing what's popular. So now you see why the music business is not doing so well. Seeing why you see the mirage of what you think is doing well. Nobody's signing no talent. And I'm not saying that everybody that's out is not talented, but the talented people that don't have to worry about, you was there. No, you hosted this shit. Leo was like, fuck the algorithm, fuck the fucking likes. You come in front of me with this bullshit, I'm smacking the shit at you. All this shit, it don't matter.
All right.
And he told every major person in there, sign some fucking talent.
All right.
He did.
So this is where we at this particular moment.
We need that leadership.
Can you rap, nigga? Say some bars. Okay, now rhyme regular, not behind that record.
Right.
Okay, can you sing? Sing regular. Sing now
No
live.
auto-tunes.
Yeah, no auto-tunes. Not behind the computer.
As far as talented people, and that's what somebody just said, that the major label killed the superstar.
Damn.
Used to be the radio killed the super.
So we don't have that. So where is the 50? Where's D? Where's fucking all these people that you see that came out every 5 years that was humongous? Where's the M? Where's the Snoop? Where are they? We got the same people circling like this.
And they're there though. There's droves of talent, but nobody's doing anything.
That's what Leo was saying.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He told the people, he said, sign some fucking talent. In front of all these labels, he said, look what hip hop did, made all y'all motherfucking millionaires. Leo was wild that day. He said, look at all y'all sitting down there. Hip hop did this for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Very real.
So that's what I'm saying.
I forgot that part. Damn. I forgot that part.
Yeah, you was talking about that shit because homeboy so you don't call him, don't fuck with him.
Dame had me scared.
No, that
Dame
no, not Dame. The other big one.
Jay looked at me
Don't
like,
fuck with me.
do not, because you know I was like pranking the crowd and shit. Jay didn't want to be pranked.
Yeah.
And I did not prank him neither. But
they told him to do it.
Yeah, they told you go. I've pranked everyone around him, but not him.
But that table was crazy though. Swiss Beats, Jermaine Dupri, Jay, and Puffy.
Yeah, it was Rob. Are you following what's happening with Wendy Williams?
Yeah, of course I watched it. You know?
What the fuck? What are they putting cameras in her face? What is
I
that?
just think that again.
She did a series. She did a documentary.
No. That shit was supposed to be her reintroduction, like she was saying about coming back to TV.
Okay.
And then it went left.
Oh, that's what happened. Then in that natural thing.
Well, that's what she kept saying. She kept
her
saying
health declined there.
Right. Well, she wasn't supposed to shoot that.
Right.
But
So somebody
again,
signed off that shouldn't have.
Nah, I think that to me, like that dude that was talking, I think that they got paid.
Wow.
You know, because again, she wasn't supposed to be seen. That wasn't supposed to be seen.
Do you think that's karma coming back at her? Because
look at N.O.R.E. when I be aggressive.
I'm just asking. Like, you think so? Because
that question, you already answered that question. That's what everybody else is saying. That too. Like, but people do it, you know. But again, when you at that magnitude and all that, what are you doing?
That's it.
Oh, for you to take home.
Yeah, and the smoke here too.
Nah, he'll smoke all that shit here.
Chong in it for real.
And that shit has cocaine in it.
Because I didn't think Wendy's people would let that go down.
Who's her peoples?
I don't know. But I'm just, I
those
mean,
were them. That was
the people that
no, not the family. You're right. You're right. The family. Nobody.
I
No.
didn't think that.
That's why you got to be like, yo, who benefited?
Right.
And I think it's like the manager and that guy that was, you know, to me, they kept showing them.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You said the karma. Karma's a motherfucker though, man.
I mean, because
I believe in
she
karma.
made a living putting people in a vulnerable position. And now it's like she's going out at that same vulnerable position
yep.
that she tried to like put everyone else on. And I'm like, I'm just curious because, I mean, she's the queen of black media.
Yeah.
To a certain
That's one thing you can't take from her. After Oprah Winfrey, it was her.
Yeah.
I didn't know how big she was either. That all those years she was on.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, God damn, she was that crazy. She was big like that.
Like I remember at one point, I wish she dissed me. Like, I swear to God.
For real?
Yeah, because it was like you like got somewhere if she had beef with you. Like,
yo.
And if she didn't have beef with you.
What you just say about somebody not saying your name recently?
Of Tupac. I always wish Tupac dissed me too. Yes. I wanted to be on him.
He kind of did diss you, but he just didn't say your name.
How dare you?
No, he did. When he did Mobb Deep, and he said, and those other motherfuckers.
He dissed
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I motherfucker remember that. He was like, you're Mobb Deep, and one of you niggas got sickle cell, and the other motherfuckers. He was talking about it.
Because that was the one track that he was first.
I never even peeped that when he said other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I got to go back and check it out now.
Because it never came out officially. It was those mixtapes that put out on the record.
Okay.
That was hilarious.
N.O.R.E. said, I wish he said my name.
Oh, I would have been ill. I would have been on. Right there.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Talib Kweli said this in a funny way to us on our show. And he said, even when Kanye West dissed you, he big you up. Because if he diss you, it's like you have a new single out.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk to you. And
oh no, that nigga say
looked
something.
at Talib like, what? But then I thought about it. He was like, I got 15 interviews over the Drink Champs.
Yes, that's
true. And I was just like, what? And
that's true. You're right. But
in a certain way,
when you
it is.
say it like that, the Tupac, you're right about that. Because if your name, that means everybody heard it. Everybody, who's N.O.R.E? Yep. You're right.
You remember Chino XL, like who was? I love Chino XL,
bro.
But I remember everyone inquiring about Chino XL because Tupac dissed him. And Tupac was like, yo, and Chino XL, fuck you too. And I was like, who the fuck is Chino XL? And everybody went, and I don't know if Chino XL knows that. Though too. That
nigga. Chino XL is
Puerto Rican. I love Chino XL. But I remember people who didn't know about hip hop was like, whatever Google was at that time, it wasn't Google back then. Whatever Google was at the time, it was like, let's find out.
But it doesn't always end that well, so we got to be honest about that part.
It doesn't always. Yes, it's true.
Hey, sidebar though, I got the runs. You know what?
You gotta.
I was shitting from 6 o'clock this morning to like 8:30. No, seriously, this is crazy. And I got the bubble guts now. But listen,
taking Drink Champs to a whole other level right now.
I got the BGs, and I don't know what part that I'm gonna get up because you went up, whatever.
I took a piss.
I know, but my other shit is coming.
So you was trying to put it on me. You was like, you gotta take a shit.
I know. It's broke down. I was just letting y'all know this is important. We
you want to take a break?
Just in case. No, just in case.
We got a great bathroom back
I know. I get it. I'm not scared to do that.
Okay.
I shit in public. I'm just saying the fact that the BG. I was shitting since 6:30, and I figured that what? Damn, I get to Drink Champs,
and if I shit champs.
What happened was I ate some watermelon and whatever. Because if you eat something else, the BGs come, and you got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Actually, before you go to the bathroom, can I ask you just one question?
No, I'm not going to go right now. But
I'm going to take a piss in a second.
I got to take a piss in a second too.
It could be close.
Hostile.
We don't
on
want
that record, Hostile. There's always been that part.
He's hostile
where
right
the guy
now.
goes, I got a right to be hostile.
Right.
Who the fuck was that?
That's from the Public Enemy album.
Flavor Flav.
No, it ain't Flavor. It's somebody from that. That's on that.
I thought it was Martin Lawrence.
No, that's from the Public Enemy album. Right when it comes on from taking what's the damn, it's not Bird Without a Pause. It's one of them records before that. I got it from there.
Wow.
It's PE album.
So it's not Martin Lawrence.
No.
Not Flavor Flav.
No. You know Flavor's voice.
Yeah, I thought it was
you would
Flav.
know it was Flav.
I thought
it could have been.
Griff, you saying? Professor Griff?
It could have been Griff. Yeah,
okay.
You're right.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. I wasn't far off there.
Who was your biggest influence in hip hop before you got on?
Yeah, Run DMC. And then
Top,
the
number
niggas,
one?
Number one, and the niggas around the way. Like from
Who's around the way?
Yeah, some dude named Burgermeister and some dude named Amazing A. These guys was the ones that was in the neighborhood. But this kid named Frankie, it was the Darnell, and I remember these people, man. Like when I'm coming back with my names now, these guys was somebody special. Born C, my boy Patrick. Like this is where I was able to get my shit from the neighborhood first, before Rappers Alike came out.
Like hearing the music.
Right. Rappers Alike came out and turned my whole shit around. But before that, it was these niggas,
Just around the way, just spit.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think hip hop would make it this far? I know it's a cliche type of question.
You sound like the record. Listen,
Yeah.
All I want to do is go on the radio. So nothing else really matters. Nobody don't think about that part.
That's crazy with a song called Crossover.
No, this is before that. When you first start, you don't care about them. That's why 750 didn't matter. I got 750 that went to Marshalls and went to King Cullen. I got groceries from my mom's and went to Marshalls and got the outfit.
You could get your best gear at Marshalls.
Like
750.
Before Alexander. Remember
Alexander's?
See, that's Queens. Niggas tried to get me in Left Rack Mall.
Oh, Queens in the Mall? Yeah, what happened?
Niggas tried to get me. I went to go see this chick.
They tried to rob you?
And she's like, Eric, you gotta leave the mall. I said, what? He said, niggas they're trying to get you.
God damn it.
That's why I don't fuck with Queens like that. Like not like that. When niggas, but as far as me, like when I was doing my rounds, it was mostly Brooklyn, Manhattan, and the Bronx.
Okay, wow.
But since that shit happened to me, niggas tried to get me. I'm like, I ain't going back there.
right there. Jesus, man.
Left Rack.
Left Rack. Let's make some noise for us.
Because it's crazy, because when you get off, right, from the LA, you go down there, whatever, and the mall was ill, I'm like, yo, the girl said, yo, you gotta get out of here. I'm like, what do you mean? Did they come to get you?
The mall is gentrified now,
Huh?
The mall is gentrified now.
Yeah, in 88, it wasn't just about niggas, it was you in there.
It was you in there.
So what is your favorite part of the game? Is it making the record or performing the record?
What you mean?
Like, is it you put
in the studio or
I guess
when it comes out?
Like making the songs is better, you know.
Making the songs.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, I enjoy hearing what this record sounds like when I'm producing an artist. So, you know, making those Redman records is fun.
Right.
Making Red and Meth records was fun. Making Keep Murray records is fun.
Right.
Making EPMD shit was fun though too.
Right.
But they don't forget that I did the Jay-Z's, the Scarfaces, having 4321 and having these type of stuff. You know, these records that's out there was fun. You know, doing R&B was fun. You know. I did much R&B than I did hip hop music. Wow. But people don't see me and be like, oh yeah, I did D'Angelo, I did Chico DeBarge, I did these
Chico DeBarge,
these people.
My man.
You know, you look at all these groups that people, it's like whack to say Google me, but at the end of the day, it's like you could say that you did this, but like N.O.R.E was saying,
the track record,
I can't say it, but nigga, you ain't me.
Right, that's right.
Like, them niggas ain't me. This nigga, they ain't do what I did. Not what I did.
God damn it.
But again, there's nobody, I don't bark, so there's no vocals to be able to say, yo, whatever. So I'm like the underrated nigga, but not the underrated nigga. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to me doing rap music, but doing R&B too,
right?
Nah. Niggas, they had the opportunities of groups that came to me in front of me.
I remember your era of producing R&B.
But I'm talking about the groups that I would have had.
That you could have been behind 100%.
Raekwon, I could have had that. I could have had the Wu-Tang Clan.
What? Wait.
Wait, what?
Go back.
I could have had Game.
No, wait.
I could have had
Stop.
Luda.
You're going too fast.
Yeah, way too fast.
Go back to Raekwon.
Come on there.
What do you mean you could have had?
You could have had.
He on the Wu-Tang, they showing the Wu-Tang show. All this stuff is not, this is all documented. Don't forget, Bernard, again, his father had a church.
Bernard, you should be sitting here, bro.
Go ahead.
Bernard had his father had
He's
a church.
drunk.
Right.
He had a church,
Without drinking, obviously.
he had a church in Staten Island. Bernard took me to an apartment in Park Hill, and the Wu-Tang Clan, before they was Wu-Tang Clan, was out there. I got a picture that's going around that we can't find, me on my IROC with all of them on the IROC and me. Before the Wu-Tang Clan. Now, I take a walk to Raekwon's steps of his apartment. His name was Shala at the time, whatever. He sit down there. He tells in the interview, I almost signed with Erick.
Oh, so before Wu-Tang launches?
Yes, they ain't even nowhere near done. They ain't no Wu-Tang Clan yet. This is 89.
So this is your same thing with Biggie. Biggie's around you, you don't.
No.
None. Ray, none.
Ludacris, The Game, all of them. 50 Cent. You saw Corey when he told that niggas coming. 50 Cent is like, how to rob is out, whatever, such and such. And now he got to figure out what to do with him. And he knock on my door because he lived next door to me. And he says, yo, Erick and Bernard, here, you need to take care of this for me. You got to take care of him. That's why I did, you don't do it like we do. Nigga, you on the goddamn record.
God damn. This sober drunk Erick Sermon is out of control.
Yo.
So let me ask you, does that make you paranoid?
What? Thug niggas out like we do. Next thing you know, he gets shot.
But does that make you paranoid that any artist you come across might be the next one, but you're not seeing it?
I turned down Nas. I turned down the Fugees. I turned down fucking, these are all Bernard's artists.
Don't turn down. Look, Sonny D's about to give you a demo. No, do not turn him down.
Listen, hold on.
Look, he's got the jewels.
Hold on.
Yo,
I'm going to take a break.
Oh, go. I got to finish next.
It's a part to where, like, some parts of mistakes I made in my life, the mistakes, I wish I would have been able to know that, to hear what Nas was saying. Because again, that was the Illmatic album. I had no idea.
Prior to him doing, so okay, wait, what part of Nas do you meet him? Is it Live at the Barbecue?
No, this is producing the Illmatic album coming.
For you to be a producer,
right?
And you just didn't. I don't get it.
I did, but I did C-list records. I wasn't paying attention to him like that.
Oh, you didn't give him your all.
No.
Wow.
No.
Whoa.
And after he left me, Bernard took him to Pete Rock.
At least Bernard did his job. Yo,
I did records with him, like 3 songs, you know.
So you were just being what, arrogant at the time?
It wasn't that. Don't forget, I had my own artists.
Right.
And
so his squad's already happening at that time.
Yes.
Right.
So I can't hear what I'm from Long Island, so I don't know about Queensbridge and the type of struggle and the whole that shit. My niggas over here talking about.
No, I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Spellbound and Skibbity Bumskid and then Reggie.
Well, that's
fuck. I got A's, bitch, and then Murray's over here so all this shit is too much.
Right. Now we're all looking in retrospect, so it's easy to say that now, but I get it now. In that landscape, you had the top tier artists already.
It wasn't the fact
Redman,
that it was top tier. If I would if he had the same type of stuff that they was doing.
You didn't hear this.
He turned down Illmatic. I heard that.
He said he gave him his seedless beats. He said, "Here, you can have this throwaway."
You didn't believe
I didn't give it to him. He just rhymed on what I gave him, but I knew it wasn't strong.
He didn't give him his best.
Yeah, because I didn't understand it.
Long Island niggas. I'm fucking with you. That's crazy.
But the coolest nigga in the planet.
Who? Nas.
Oh my God. Again, it was so long ago. I don't even know if he remember how the sessions went. But again, whatever. He rocked on what I gave him.
Right.
But you weren't a dick in the sessions, were you?
What?
You weren't being a dick in the sessions.
No, hell no.
You just didn't give him your best.
I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't do the natural thing that you do in the studio when you're making records and you amp and stuff like that. It didn't happen like that.
It was Lost Pro? Oh, it was you. Was it Lost Pro? Or who
he said he took him to Pete Rock after him.
Yeah.
He took him to Pete Rock.
I love this story.
And then again, Bernard brought me the Fugees, and I was like, I can't.
Well, you're like, Jersey, I don't know about Jersey. Is that what you?
No, this wasn't right.
Because they was Haitians with Jamaican accents?
No. If it wasn't, if it wasn't for I think Salam Remy on
Salam
that
is
remix,
ill, bro.
Ooh,
that changed the game. Now, if I would have had,
but that changed the game for everybody though.
Was that Ready or Not, that remix?
No. It was Boom Bap, was it?
No. How many mics, right? How many mics?
How many? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that remix was, it changed the game for DJs,
How many mics?
everybody. It changed everybody's
Because
perception.
again, the beginning of it wasn't.
Derek was going to do it, but then Eric was that I had Salam doing it.
Wow. Oh, so you had Salam do it?
Yeah. The song still
Wait, what?
You still started right down last week. Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he did it. Yes, Salam Remy told the story. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Salam here. He's right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot
He lives down the street
You're
from
right,
me.
That's true.
Well, not down. Well, he lives.
No, but my boy brought me game to the Fox Hills Mall in L.A.
You shopping in Fox Hills Mall? That's the hood mall.
Yeah, but no, we New Yorkers. Come on, now stop.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah, you're right.
That's your next artist. Remember, don't skip out. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret this guy.
So he comes in, right? I talked to him. I said, "Yo, spit a 16 real quick." He didn't know what a 16 bar was.
Game.
Right.
Okay.
So when he tells the story, he says, "I was going to sound with Eric, but he wasn't ready, so I sound with Fifth."
Wow. And so what happened? He spit the 16?
He didn't do it.
He did?
No, he spit rhyme, but he didn't know what the cutoff spot.
Right.
Yeah, structure.
All right.
You didn't see the talent, or?
Oh yeah, he was. Game was.
The game.
So that was your
game is still
that
hard.
Was the game changer for you that he didn't know the 16?
No, I just didn't. I just wasn't, like I said before. I just told you, man, I'm already doing me.
You just was not into it.
It wasn't that. I'm already I'm out there.
You're stretched in.
No, just the fact that my mind's not. I'm already, like you said before. Not that niggas wasn't ill. I just wasn't. I was doing some other shit. My mind was someplace else. It had to be.
Those are the misses.
Cosmic Slop.
It's the misses. Yep, it's the misses.
What,
Yeah.
Keith Murray?
The misses.
Keith Murray.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
I gotta take a picture.
Nah, I'll wait for you to come back then, sir. I'll wait for you to come back.
And when we come back, Keith Murray.
At the end of the day,
Underdog Fantasy app.
Underdog Fantasy app.
Don't forget Drink Champs Army. Download the Underdog Fantasy app.
That's right.
Use the code
Drink Champs.
Drink or Champs.
Get that $100.
Men's college basketball Final Four edition. What we're doing is NC State versus Purdue. This is the first time NC State is in the Final Four, and they're on a 9-0 win streak. So let's get right to it.
Second time they won.
Second time?
The second time. They won in 84. The only time in
83.
the Final Four, they won.
Ooh, awesome. So let's go right straight to Mohamed Diarra. Is he going to go higher or lower than 8.5 points? He plays for NC State.
He's
thorough. He's thorough.
He going higher, man.
Yeah, he's going higher.
Higher than 8.5 in the first quarter?
Yes.
Awesome. Sonny, what do you think?
Higher than 8.5 in the first quarter.
That's what we got here. This
you don't
on the
like
Underdog
that?
Fantasy app. This is official.
There's no quarters in college. It's
There's halves, correct.
Right, and that's
So
average.
So Drink Champ Sports, aka
that's
20
Paul was off.
What are we doing? 20.5 higher or lower?
For the whole game.
20.5 for the guy?
Yes.
Lower. That guy be lucky to get 6.5 points.
Against Purdue, the #1 team.
No.
So that guy dropped 40 the other day?
20.
Yeah, Zach.
You guys are harsh,
He
man.
dropped 40 in college.
But it's not, I don't know, that didn't make sense. But anyway, lower.
To stay on Muhammad, he also has a 10.5 rebounds. Would that be higher or lower? Now, this game leads into the championship, so you know everybody's playing hard.
That he knows how to do. I'll go higher with that because he's going to have to grab a lot of rebounds over Zach Edey.
Believing in him. He's going higher.
He's going higher. I'm going higher.
Let's go over to the
Fucking
number
the
one
trend
team
lower.
in Purdue, Fletcher Lawyer. He is averaging 2.5 rebounds with 15.5 points. Is he going to go higher or lower on points?
Purdue, higher.
Yep. I'm going
Purdue's higher?
Yep, Purdue's higher.
Let's go back to NC State. This is going to be DJ Horn. He's one of the top 2 guards.
So he's a DJ. He's going higher, man.
Hey, he's averaging 22.5 points.
I got to go against EFN because he's a DJ. I'm going lower. If he was an MC, I would go higher.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell Butch
How we
Rock.
doing?
I got to go NC State DJ lower.
Okay, I'm not mad at the pick.
See, y'all be lowballing the
I like
DJs,
Purdue.
man.
College basketball, indeed.
That's an awful lot of points. That's a high point total for
Drink
college
Champs Army,
sport.
stick with us. So Lance Jones, Purdue. He's on 3-point rebounds, higher or lower rebounds. I think it's kind of low, but
higher. I go higher
than
because
3 rebounds?
it's a combination now. It's not just one thing; it's 2 things.
well, actually, yes, you're right.
Okay.
16.5 points or 3 rebounds.
Or either or.
Together, higher or lower?
Higher.
So 13.3 rebounds. Higher.
Higher than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for the last player, NC State, Casey Morcell, 14.5 points. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Yeah, I'm going lower as well.
Yeah.
Super lower.
I agree.
Now, as a total, they're averaging.
There we go.
As a total, they're averaging in the first half 31 points for Purdue and 32 points for NC State. So
First
let's
half,
go
you
with
said?
NC State. Yes, first half. Are they going higher or lower than 32.0 for NC State?
I think higher.
Really?
I feel like Sonny's
Both.
been doing his research.
Just
Purdue has the defense going, man.
Bro, Purdue's defense is, that's why they're #1 team.
Exactly. The Boilermakers
they're not
is what
number
they're
one in
called.
defense.
So you think
That's why
both
they're
are
a
doing
#1
well?
team is because of the
How
defense.
come every time I think of Purdue, I think of chicken?
Defense wins
Back.
championships.
You're not wrong.
Defense wins championships. How many times do you notice?
That's not true. Higher.
Higher?
That's just my opinion.
Lower? All right. That is the first game of the night. That is NC State and Purdue. That's going to be followed up by one of the bigger bangers of the games, which is Alabama and the #1 seed, UConn. So Alabama Crimson Tide, this is their first time in the Final Four, and the UConn, they won last year.
Yes, they
so
did.
they're going to be going for a repeat back-to-back
Yes, they
with
are.
the legendary coach Dan Hurley. So how do we see the total on defense, Sonny?
For who? What's the total? And what's the
The
number?
total is 146, higher or lower for both teams.
73.
Lower.
Lower than 146
Lower than 146 because of Connecticut.
because of Connecticut defense.
That's the #1 defense.
Don't sleep on Alabama.
I just believe in Sonny, man.
It's easy for
He
you.
speaks the truth.
He's not
Going with Connecticut.
Connecticut on the
Yeah.
high. Sticking with Crimson Tide, Mark Sears. He is an averaging 20.5. Is going to be higher or lower than 28.5?
Lower.
He's averaging 20 and the number is 28.
Yes, that's the
lower.
I think Diego just said, duh.
Yeah, lower.
We're sticking with that. UConn, Tristan Newton. His average is 16.5, but the number is 29.5. This is the big game, bro. This leads to the championship. The higher, lower.
Again, I got lower.
That's definitely lower.
He's gonna have half the team's points.
Let's not mislead the Drink Champs Army. We're technical on the picks. We're seeing the facts. The next player for UConn is Donovan Clingan, 26.5. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower, because his last name's Clingan.
Damn, man.
But is that a combination of what?
No, a combination of.
Sonny want the facts, bro.
No, because
they have
points is half the team's points.
26.5 is points and rebounds.
Right.
See,
so it's combined.
Right. Rebounds realistically.
I mean, they have single picks also for the Drink Champs Army. It's not just a combination.
Combined is fine.
They have points, they have rebounds, they have assists. He's asking for the combination. The combination is points and rebounds.
So that's important for them to know what they're going higher or lower.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So for him, it's higher than 26.5.
26.5. EFN? All right.
Higher, lower, Sonny.
For Alabama, Final Four, Aaron Estrada, assist, 4.5 assists. High or lower?
He's higher, man.
Yeah, he's definitely going higher.
Erick Estrada's cousin? Higher.
Yeah, right. Yeah, higher.
Sticking with the Crimson Tide squad, Grant Nelson, 5.5 rebounds. Talking big mans now. But for Grant Nelson, I'll go higher than 5.5. I think everybody's active and he's going to play a major role in this game.
All right, I'll go with you.
Let's go. That's Grant Nelson. Now, for UConn, Stephen Castle. Combination of rebounds, assists, and points. 18.5, higher or lower?
All day higher.
And for the last pick for today, we have Alex Karabin, UConn. Combination of points, rebounds, assists, 19.5.
Lower, for sure.
I'm going to go higher.
We're going to go higher. There you go, Drink Champs Army. Don't forget to download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the code DRINKCHAMPS. Champs or drinks. Flipping it up.
At the end of the day, too, and then when that nigga came, it was really a problem.
Right.
Because again, it was like, holy shit, who are you? Because don't forget, I heard one line on Keith Murray. I heard one line on Redman, put him on stage that night. Don't forget, if niggas don't know about Newark, New Jersey and Club Sensations,
That's how you discover. How did you discover Redman? Because I didn't.
Yeah, but I went to go do a show at Club Sensations, EPMD. And,
That's in Newark.
Newark.
Brick City.
89 or 90.
Smells like a lot of crack.
No, but it was wall to wall, but they will rob you
That's what I'm saying.
quickly.
Yeah.
But again, the respect level come in. So Reggie is brought in by Do It All from Los Underground.
Okay.
He's not Los Underground yet.
Okay.
So Do It All rhymes, and he says, "Yo, my man rap." And then Reggie was like,
That's not the mayor now, right?
"Who?
Do It All?
Yeah.
He's the mayor now, right?
Not the mayor. He's a councilman."
I feel like that's the mayor.
No. So Reggie said a rhyme like, I float like a butterfly, sting like the rock group. So he already had me because y'all thought he was going to say, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He didn't say that metaphor. So I put him on stage that night. Didn't even know him, just freshly, like, whatever. Like, they're like, yo, what's Reggie doing? What's Redman doing on stage? How you up there? But I already knew from the door that I was going to fuck with him because of the rhyme.
Right.
Same thing with Keith Murray. I heard one line. He just says, let's squash the beef, cook it, and we all can get fat. So now, in my head, all I'm seeing is a hamburger inside of a frying pan,
Squashing it.
raising up to a hamburger.
Goddamn.
Let's squash the beef, cook it, we all can get fat. Now, who the fuck is metaphoring like that? So again, it's too far-fetched.
Right.
So I knew what it was. You know, I knew from the door what it was. And I never, you ever get demos or you play somebody rhyme for you and you hear about a couple of bars and you know off the bat, like, yo, no, he's not ill.
Right.
You know that.
Right.
They ain't got to play you all, but they play you the whole record. Because you got to listen to it, play the whole record. Well, not with them. You know?
Not with Red and Keith.
And Das Effects.
We didn't get into Das Effects too much. Let's talk about Das Effects.
Das Effects too. We met them at their school at a rap contest.
Brooklyn?
No, Virginia.
Das Effects is not from Brooklyn?
No, they went to college.
Yeah, they were. That's where they got together.
My childhood.
No, they were
from Brooklyn, though,
one
right?
from Brooklyn, one from Jersey.
But they met in college.
Okay.
Met in college.
But they met in college.
And there was a rap contest, and we let these other guys win because we knew that we was gonna fuck with them.
Oh shit!
So it was $100.
You let the
other guys win, yeah.
Okay.
Because we knew that we was gonna eventually fuck with these guys because they was already too advanced.
Who? That's a fact.
Yes.
Wow.
They was advanced. That you see what happened?
Yeah, out of control.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they was ready. You know, for some reason they was just ready. You know, and Sylvia Rome saw Sylvia signed all those people that's different. You know, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Das Effects, K Solo, like everybody that was different. Sylvia signed all those people who were just like different. And people would be like, yo, you
like
know,
outliers,
right?
right?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta make some noise for Sylvia Rome.
Yeah.
Strong black woman. Strong black woman out there.
Still getting it too.
We're still getting it. Still getting it. Goddamn. Hold on, let me get to my notes.
So y'all discussed Keith Murray already?
No, I mean.
What is it?
I want to just talk about just how you just talked about Das Effects, the meeting Keith Murray, because he was post Hit Squad. He wasn't in Hit Squad.
No, he wasn't.
It's Death Squad.
Right.
So what was that? How did that begin?
Nah, I mean, of course it was like in the beginning, nobody wanted to sign Das Effects. Again, Bernard went out there and got Das Effects.
Why nobody wanted to sign them?
Because Def Jam didn't like him. Def Jam didn't like Redman either.
That's crazy, man.
He's like a Def Jam child.
And then Leo Cohen didn't like Keith Murray. So that's why Keith Murray wasn't on Def Jam.
Jive. He was on Jive.
Jive.
Yep.
But Russell was pissed because Russell didn't know that Leo had turned down Keith Murray.
So they're not always right. Let's be honest. We've been saying no.
Yeah, right,
I'm just saying. You guys were saying how right they are. They're not always right.
But when Keith Murray was in prison and came home, they gave him $2.8 million.
Jive or Def Jam? I was on that. I was on a tour.
Yeah.
I was on tour with Keith Murray.
So don't forget can you imagine? Jay, none of them got no deal like that. Nobody made got no deal like Murray got coming home from prison. 3 years from prison, $2.7 million
at that time, right?
That's crazy.
And they gave Jive the $600, and Murray kept the rest.
Wow.
Oh,
so they bought him out of the contract.
Right. Get him out the contract.
Don't forget. So now you got Fatty Girl coming.
Yep.
Special delivery. Like this nigga's like you expect shit's about to be. Oh, he's back to back and like this.
Right.
Leo like yo, hey, give him that. So he ended up being that Def Jam later on, 2003. You know, but it's later. But you know it happened. But in the beginning, Leo didn't tell Russell that he turned down Murray.
Right.
Wow. So let's address Keith Murray. I got to.
You say you want him to come.
I've been one.
I love Keith Murray. I want him to come on the show.
Yeah, we do.
but I understand your point of view.
Keith see me at LL's Rock the Bells, right? I'm sitting outside.
What, the one that just passed?
Nah, it was 2 years ago.
This is 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's just like post-pandemic. I see Keith. Keith sees me. Say what's up. But I'm waiting for my people to come in. So I'm waiting for my people to come in, and security stopped me, and they say, yo, see with you. Because I'm waiting for my people. So I'm like, no. Because my people is coming down. Keith must have took it like I was saying, no, he's not with me. I kind of did say it like that. And I'm going to tell you why. I was in Queens. If I was anywhere else in the world,
right,
and if Keith needed to get in,
right,
I'm obligated to get a fellow rapper in. I'm obligated. But I know he's from Long Island. He's from right down the block. He's good. LL's gonna come get him eventually.
Yeah, right.
LL's gonna come get him eventually. But I got these people that waited months to see me.
I'm not mad at that.
Waited months to see me. So I did kind of pick my people over seeing where Keith was.
Right.
It was a misunderstanding, man.
Yeah, it's a misunderstanding, but I want to address it like a man. I want to address it like a man because how he took it could have been that way. It could have been because it was just a spirit of the moment. Like I dissed him. And that's not me. Yeah. That's what this whole show is about, is giving flowers. When I see a fellow legend, I want to salute a legend.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't do shows no more, Eric. You said you don't leave the couch. I don't leave the motherfucking couch.
You ain't got to leave the couch.
I don't leave Carbones.
Yeah,
I don't leave ZZ's.
Your couch outside.
I don't leave Kinshasa.
See?
I don't leave these places. I earn my spot to be there. So when I'm there and I'm seeing a fellow person,
okay, what's
and let's just be clear.
Are these restaurants?
I don't even know.
But let's just be clear. We all know.
I know these motherfuckers.
I only know Carbone.
Okay, and we all know to a certain extent, Keith is a liability. To a certain extent.
Yeah.
I did not want to be responsible for the person that let Keith in. Knowing that he has a relationship with LL, we're all here for LL, regardless if the check is involved or not. Right. We're there for LL.
Right.
I didn't want to be the guy that snick Keith Murray in. And he do some great, he fought on the mic. We seen him fought on the mic at Big Face Gary's show. We seen him stand in front of the streets, stopping cars. We seen him jump on top of a girl's back. It's all documented, guys. This is all on the internet. So I felt at that time I didn't want to be responsible. Right. But did I diss Keith? Hell no. That's not what I meant. That was not my intention.
That was in your intention.
That was not my intention. But my intention was to protect myself though as well.
I got you. Yeah. You know what? Listen,
so he went. So this is why I was mad. This is the reason why I was mad. He told the story on Big Face Gary's show. I laughed at it. It was cool. I seen him with you after that. Do you know where we seen each other at?
At the awards?
At the awards. I seen him. BT Awards. No. I came right up to him. I said, yo, Keith.
I know.
I said, yo, Keith, man, my brother, I didn't mean it like that. I said, yo, are we good? Like,
He said we good.
And he said, we good. He smiled at me. We actually have it on footage of me confronting him. Not confronting him, because I didn't step to him. It wasn't like I was like, yo, what's up, nigga? What you talking about? I was just like, yo, bro, you misunderstood me.
I saw it. It was good.
Yeah, you was with me. You and Redman. Right. We shook hands. We have it on tape. Then he goes on Willie D's show, and he goes, I heard N.O.R.E got $5 million, and he turned. He's, by the way, I don't know what this fucking rumor was about. And he's like, yeah. So as soon as N.O.R.E, got money, he started changing on me. And I'm like, I never changed. This was one incident. It was at Rock the Bells. You have records with LL. I feel like LL is obligated to get you in more than me.
Right.
More than me. I'm here for a job. Oíste. Now let me finish.
All I know, the fact is this, man. If you know Keith Murray's story and he never told that story, like no parents, the way that his parents died, the way his sister and them died.
God bless.
The way that he had to held stuff down as a young 18-year-old kid on the block who funded everybody. Don't forget, Keith Murray had Biggie Smalls in the hood. Keith Murray had Nas in the hood.
That's fine.
Like these people, they fuck with this nigga.
That's the reason why we love him.
I know.
He's a legend, man. He's a legend.
So like anybody else who has something that's conflicted.
Right.
Again, just things happen.
And it was two things. Let me just tell you what else. So as we see each other, I get my people in who was waiting for 30 minutes. I get them in. He was waiting for his time. But then we both go to the bathroom. We both come out of the bathroom. And we're like, he's on one side of the bathroom, I'm on the other side of the bathroom. And we both come out the bathroom. I don't like giving, fives after the bathroom. It's just a natural thing.
Right, I got you.
I'm just like, ugh.
Right.
I go to the stage. I perform. And Keith says, and I have to address this part, he goes, he didn't stay there when Tragedy performed. Well, I just want to explain something too, because I gotta address him, because he addressed me twice. He did it on Big Face Gary's show and he did it on Willie D's show.
What you gotta do with me though?
Exactly. Set your ass up. Yeah, so look. No, this is I'm not negative at all.
No.
So what happened was he says, yo, N.O.R.E got on stage and when Trag performed, he walked to the side. That's called taking a break It's called getting a water break. And it's called that this was my show. I was trying to let Trad shine. How could you take that in any other way? So
I don't watch nobody.
Good.
These are my class. When I'm done with my work, I'm fuck out of there. And niggas be like that too, because I used to be like, damn, why niggas going home? Because I didn't understand that when I was younger. Like, niggas ain't watching my show? I don't give a fuck who out there.
So let me just finish. Let me just say
going
this.
the fuck home.
Keith, wherever you at, Keith. The only reason why, and by the way, he said that he turned us down. I don't ever remember that.
No.
I don't ever remember that. But let me just tell you something, Keith. The only reason why we didn't take that interview at that time was because of us seeing that footage and us being concerned. Yes.
Right.
Do we have other people that's on here out of control? Mm-hmm.
Right.
We have. But we didn't know better. And now we do.
Right.
So the one thing that I don't want to do is help ruin a legend.
Right. But one thing that you got to know though too is the fact that the BET Awards, right?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
The whole thing about it too is the fact that once you.
But they say that he only act good when he around you and
but still you.
You're gonna have to come.
You have to all this stuff that could put you in a situation.
Yep.
This is what you can.
But then it takes away from the show. It's called
You're
Drink
right about
Champs.
that. I know
it's
that.
Drink Champs.
You know
And
that.
by the way,
I'm still me. I'm still fucking with you.
Yeah.
It has no bearing on our conversation with you.
Your conversation is still dope. So
He's a fake Puerto Rican. Listen, and listen, and I still find a way. It don't matter without it.
Right, absolutely.
So again, the fact that I know the conversation would be, and that's why I wanted to say yes. Exactly.
We love Keith Murray, man.
At the end of the day, it's not like every chance is the fact like when somebody's alone and you know and the shit ain't going down and then you know like
because between me and you, like Big Face Gary told me, I had a conversation with Big Face Gary. I was like, yo, did he drink? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I didn't want that, like, cause I'm like, all right, cool. Like, just like how you not drinking, we can still do that. But the last thing I want to do is he drink and someone laugh and he take a joke the wrong way and try to get physical
Which
with
has
somebody.
happened. Which has happened here.
Or with us or something. And it's like, we don't need that. What we need to do is give you your flowers. That's what we want. We want to give you your flowers.
But I think that the combo that he would give you would be fantastic.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I think it's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen.
At the end of the day, too, which is like, listen to me, man. I was on drugs for 15 years, right? I was doing Percocet from 2008 to 2022, right? June 2nd would be my second. It'd be my 2 years of me being sober, right?
Wow, congrats.
Congrats, right? Let's make some noise. Continue.
I understand about that substance abuse. If this is what somebody has, you know,
it's serious.
And to anybody that's this, they taught me this in the rehab. I can tell FN to he blue in the face to go get help. It ain't gonna matter.
Right.
You saw interventions before with people.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be ready.
Right. You got to hit
so
rock bottom
everybody needs to stop with like go and talk to each other and who's talking to them. Right. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
The individual itself has to change. I had to say to myself, I got to go inside.
Right.
Even though I let all that time go by to where at the end, I'm taking these 30s that are mixed with fentanyl. So when I go in there and take my piss test, they say, oh, you do fentanyl too, don't you? I'm like, I don't do fentanyl. So that means that the fentanyl and the pressed pills I was getting, because again, the street is providing me now. Now the doctors, I'm on the street getting pills. Of course, you know, people.
The doctors cut you off?
I never went back to them. You know, you can't go back. They ain't gonna be giving you pills. You gotta go to the street.
Right.
Wow.
But again, the nigga who I was dealing with, I didn't know that he was dirty. But again, if I'm spending $8,000 a month, of course he don't give a fuck if the pills is fucked up.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the Valium.
Damn.
$8,000 a month. Not 80,000. Yeah.
Look at this fake drug dealer. He looking like, I wish I was your custody.
So
foul niggas.
So of course, people who I thought that was my friends, damn, I could have died. Right. But towards the end, I kept throwing up. So every time I would pop, I would throw up.
You get rid of the toxin, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't happening until that time.
Wow.
So whatever happened, that God was like, hey, you know what? Hey, all right, I'm gonna keep saving you, but the next time you might not make it. So I went to rehab, went upstate, stayed there, met mad people, talked the whole nine, because the most part is that I was worried about the withdrawal part.
Okay.
So the withdrawal part make years go by.
Because Percocet is technically heroin, right?
It's the synthetic heroin. The heroin is what you're addicted to. So at the end of the day, people that was in there, it was one dude named Smiley. He had tracks all on this arm up, and
From doing needles.
Tell him to put a shirt on because he, again, you could see everything. His whole arm was filled, right? People that was doing fentanyl too regularly. Crack was still heavy in there. You know, and people was there because.
Wait, what you mean? People were doing fentanyl?
No.
By itself?
I'm talking about as far as the. Yeah, when you heard that story.
Yeah.
They were doing
By
fentanyl by
itself?
themselves.
Yeah.
These people.
What do you mean?
Really?
Right, because the hospital uses it. So it don't,
I thought fentanyl is something that they mix with.
Yeah, but it don't have to be the bad shit. The bad shit
fentanyl's
came
widely
in
used.
and killing people, but they still use it in the hospital. The street shit just bad.
Oh, wow.
You know? So, but again, this stuff again, you can go to heroin because once you can't afford the pill, you shoot.
It's an opioid.
Don't forget, you have to have money. So it was never gonna stop for me.
Right.
That's a flex a little bit.
I know. We heard it.
That was a little bit. Fucking around. So if you got the bread, you're gonna always be doing it.
Right.
But the sad part is the fact that imagine spending that money towards the end, you're not getting high. So for the last 2 years, I'm doing it so I won't get withdrawals. So that's the part that's fucked up. So when people see when your tolerance comes, now luckily, if I would have said, fuck it, I need to get that feeling, and then I would have started shooting. That's the next step. That's what people go to.
Yeah.
They go to the needle, you know, because the heroin part, whatever, ain't doing it for you no more. So that's what the whole part was with me. I'm like, so it's like when you talk, like when I did that, Timberland left a big paragraph under my shit. Like Eric, he right. These are niggas that was users. Him, Meek, fucking the Bow Wows, the Waynes, all these niggas, such and such. They call it lean, but hydrocodone is this liquid form of.
Yeah, it's heroin. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's an opioid.
So all this opioid that was at that time, you know, it came from the doctor. I had back surgery. He gave me 120 pills. It stands this tall inside of and this thing is 120. So after a while, you take the 1, you take the 2, and now your back pain is gone. And then you like, damn, that shit feel good. The next you know, the next time you look up at 22 days, all that whole bottle's gone.
Now you're addicted.
It takes 7 days for addiction.
Wow.
You know what's the crazy shit? I really appreciate you sharing that story because most people never seen that version of you. Like,
no, you got to be
for outsiders looking in.
You got to be lean. You got to be
put together.
Yeah, you got to be nodding and leaning, and you got to have no money.
Right.
See, the part you got to show. I'm still got to raise my son, so I'm still taking him to school, watching him, feeding him the whole 9, cooking whatever, taking him to practice, the whole shit. It's the functioning crackhead.
Right. Wow.
Right.
That's what that is. The
real.
Wall Street, the whole 9, they're still doing them.
Wow.
The only time you don't do it is because you don't have any bread. And so now you falling off.
And then you got to go to the street and act
the
stereotype
like
of it, right.
You're looking the part, so you doing it. But if you got the shit going, you straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give that off. And then, whatever, I can let you see me like that.
Right.
So the kids didn't even understand. They were shocked as too when I'm in rehab. They don't know that.
You kept the appearance.
Because you can't physically see that person.
Right.
You know, unless they fucked up.
And that's what makes it
crazy.
very, very unique about you is I forget who I told today. I was like, I'm mad excited to interview.
You told Bernard.
Erick Sermon, right? I was like, so I'm mad excited, right? And
no, you told me.
Yeah, and
Randy After.
Yeah. I was like, I'm mad. I was just like, just hype, you know. Even though you're my friend, I consider you my friend. But I still like, it doesn't take away from me being your fan.
Right.
It can't. And I'm mad excited. And that question would have never came up. Like, I always seen you put together. I've never seen you out of line. Now, people say that about DMX to me, right? People say that I never seen DMX high ever. Because they say that when DMX
you
got
never saw him high?
They said that I never. They said me. Me personally.
Yeah, right.
They said because when he actually got high, he stayed inside. So you were seeing him alcohol.
Oh, yeah, yes, Hennessy.
Right. You weren't seeing him on the actual.
I got you.
The real substances that you was on, right?
So that was shocking to me. But with you, that's kind of like the total opposite because I kind of never seen you slipping. Like I kind of always seen you put together for every time. And that's one thing I said. Somebody asked me, and I was like, you know, I sincerely love Erick Sermon as a person. Not only his music, and not only, you know, if it wasn't for EPMD, it wouldn't be a CNN. But you've always been the same. So you done an excellent version of hiding that.
You ever did ecstasy?
A lot. He was my ecstasy dealer.
Relax.
Ecstasy is the birth of Drink Champs.
That's the birth of Drink Champs.
Yeah, that's my ecstasy dealer. Yeah, now we get Latino racism. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go to Latino racism.
Okay,
yes.
Now that euphoria you get.
I mean, I never got it.
You just sold it to me. That's all.
No. I just helped the guy get to you.
Oh, I tell you the ecstasy story.
We want to get into it. Let's go.
The Century Club in LA, right?
That sounds like a place for ecstasy.
Yep.
So now, I don't know nothing about this. It's me, Dre, Exhibit, a few other people. Getting ready to go out, right?
It's a girl who introduced it to you.
No, Dr. Dre did.
Dr. Dre is the first person who gave you ecstasy. Let's make some noise for Dr. Dre.
I don't make a joke. I could have died.
So the Chronic went to.
Let me shut the fuck up.
It's crazy because again, I don't even know if he remembered this story. But
I mean, he's about to remember it now.
But anyway, this is what such and such Century Club we going to. He pops the trunk, go underneath the tire, pass out pills to everybody. Don't forget, I got no instructions.
By the way, I want to be at this party so bad. Continue.
Century Club, I got no instructions. So now we're in the Century Club, right? The record says, Century Club. So now my homegirl Alicia's there, Bobby Brown's wife, right? This is 90. Wow, let me see what I was doing because I was doing Exhibit's album, so
I would say 96.
The first Exhibit album.
The first one? That's 94, 95? 95?
Cause I did the call it what you wanna call
the first, the one that had paparazzi, that single.
No,
that's the first one. Okay,
Ecstasy is a 2000 drug.
Second album.
So it had to be like 95, 96, like 96.
No, Ecstasy didn't come out.
Nigga.
Ecstasy was out in 95.
No, in Miami for sure. 100%.
Let me be quiet. I didn't know.
I'm not making this. Ain't no.
It's like 90. You're talking about 96. 96.
I don't do no capping, nigga.
I tell you, it's 96.
For no reason.
Huh? 98 is the second album. So when was Paparazzi? 95?
95. So 98.
98.
Okay.
Second album. I do the alcohol.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
See, I do right. So I go to Century Club. Alicia, we lost our friend Tiffany. She just had died. So she starts crying. So now I'm in the club boo-hooing, crying with her.
You're rolling. You're on ecstasy.
No instructions.
No instructions with the ecstasy.
I'm crying with her. I mean, boo-hooing, right? After I'm done,
we can't laugh at that.
After I'm done, no. After I'm done,
it's someone passed. Sorry.
After I'm done, we go to the what's that hotel with the M?
Maggion?
Not the Maggion, the other one. The Montrose. No, not the Montrose neither.
Nico Hotel?
No, the other one. Not that one.
It's a hotel. Let's go. That's irrelevant.
Hotel, right? Because Def Jam, Def Jam always do either the W, the Montrose, Def Jam always find something to go whatever. So I go L'Hermitage. So the L was first with La, and the M come after that, Dan. So the L'Hermitage.
Nigga's the drunkest sober nigga I ever.
No. I feel drunker talking to him. Summer Champs gone well.
The L'Hermitage. I ain't gonna tell you who famous wife this is, but somebody that's real famous that's used. I got his wife in the room, right?
Yeah, I want to know.
But she wasn't married then.
Even worse.
I don't fuck with no married with people like that ever in my life. So now I don't got no instructions. So now I'm in there bugging the fuck out. I'm like, yo, now my mouth is dry, my shit, everything is dry, and I'm sitting there tripping. She come in there with the robe on, nothing. I'm like, get out! I'm like, so now I'm sitting there. They forgot to tell me to drink water. You know, you got to do, I don't know none of this.
Yeah.
So now
she had to take the glow sticks and go like this.
Nah.
You were far close.
After I kicked the girl out, I'm in the bed, but time is moving slow. It's still maybe like 2 in the morning. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to get through this. But again, if they would have told me about to have somebody with you, drink water the whole night, I got no instructions. Because I'm already boohooing.
He wants a handbook.
I'm already boohooing in the club.
So you saying Dr. Dre gave you the ecstasy and said, go on, nigga.
You take on the emotions of, I took the emotions on that, but got to the room and whatever like that. But again, that's whatever the experience, I never took that ever again. Ever. In my life, ever. And people rock with that the whole time.
Yep.
With
Yeah,
ecstasy.
this guy sure
but
is.
the reason why I'm talking about ecstasy is because the same euphoria you get from that euphoria, that's what Percocet does. Oh. That's why the people on the record speak about it so much.
Oh, I see.
They shouldn't, but nobody's going to speak about something that don't make them
Feel
high.
good, right.
That ecstasy feel you get,
right.
Percocet give you that too.
But doesn't Percocet make you sleepy?
No, that's certain people. Every drug works.
I mean, it's just like lean. The thing is it's the time before you fall asleep. There's that euphoria. That's the euphoria.
But it can make you create and make records and be as ill as you possibly can. That's why niggas smoke weed. That's why niggas did heroin. That's why you got people who overdose, or you got the Kurt Cobains or the Marvin Gayes or the Donny Hathaways. You can keep.
It's the creative juice.
Going? Right. That shit that have you in there fucking beating that fucking piano all night till 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Are you okay?
No, it will. I'm just giving you what it'll make you do.
You're recreating it way too real, bro.
No, but niggas know when you up there and you high, the creative part of it makes you feel good. You just thought you'd be in there, you know?
You ever worked in Electric Lady?
No, I wish I would have.
You never worked in Electric?
That's the one with the cat?
That's the one with the cat?
No, that's
Jimi Hendrix,
with the cat.
There was a cat there.
And D'Angelo. Yeah.
D'Angelo had something to do with
it? No, he ended up working there afterwards. The first album.
Yeah. It's Jimi Hendrix studio. And there was to be a white cat there. And I'm allergic to cats. Like anywhere, like if a cat is down the block, I will break out. That's the only cat in the world that I didn't break out for. And I swore to God that was Jimi Hendrix.
What, a real cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a cat that was like a furry.
Not the homie cat.
Yeah, it was. No, that's why I thought you. I swore you would have worked at Electric Lady.
I was like, you know what? You get to this thing and you tell stories and you keep forgetting how sensitive people are, man. I just told people like, don't call me, tell me, yo, I'm just talking in my head about people. Like,
nah, don't worry.
Yeah, I know, but people.
Don't worry, they blame us anyways.
And but I'm gonna bring up the story though. But again,
bring up the story.
This is what you do, right?
Yeah, bring up the story.
Because this is history. No, real talk. We're documenting history. That's the problem. That hip hop hasn't done a very good job of documenting itself properly.
That's right.
Your story.
Yeah,
that's right. And your story got to be told. Goddammit.
Yeah, I got some shit though, man, with some other niggas.
So you had a story or no?
No, I got some. I mean, that's y'all are bugging the fuck out, man. You gotta understand. This is what I tell people all the time. See how everybody's famous now? Imagine the '88. It's only like 12 of us.
Right, it's a small group
with the whole world.
It's crazy.
In the palm. We talking about. My man David was talking about the other day. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm Michael Jackson. I gotta jump over a gate. I got 10,000 kids chasing me.
You was finger popping everything.
I'm just saying as far as how it was, like the same type of
that's what needs to be,
you see when you see how people, whatever, you see the fucking people talk, but they all famous now, but back then was only 12 of us, and I was one of them. Like EPMD, Rakim, Dougie, Fred Hammer, Short, whatever. It's only you can name 15 people. Can you imagine that with the whole world?
I think, and this is the thing. I cannot. I think the culture takes for granted.
Hold on.
No, but I think the culture takes for granted that reality, that it was a small thing that grew. I like to say when the iPod came to play and it made hip hop a thing beyond hip hop, where you have a playlist.
Yeah, but who did that?
Oh, well, Apple and all these guys.
Steve Jobs.
But that's what expanded it.
You know what's a bugged out? Y'all don't
beyond
remember.
The culture.
Y'all remember Eminem had one commercial. Y'all remember that, right? Because don't forget, Steve went to Jimmy Iovine and said, yo, I got this shit called Apple. I got this shit called the iPod. Once you fuck with it. Jimmy Iovine is making $100 million at Interscope. He gives a fuck about what Steve is talking about. So, but in the beginning, Eminem does one commercial for Apple. We never saw it again.
Really?
He did one commercial for Apple.
U2?
He didn't. Nobody. Jimmy Iovine. Nobody believed in it. They didn't believe that.
So they didn't let it happen.
What Steve was playing with, like, he changed that shit changed the game. That fucking iPod.
That's what changed everything. But it also changed
and Apple.
But that's what changed hip hop in terms of it being just culturally.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Because I tell people all the time, like, from Miami hip hop standpoint, I'm like, I remember going around and it was a few thousand hip hop heads.
You said that because that's what happened. Steve went to him, whatever, and Jimmy is like, look at me, nigga, Interscope, I'm fucking huge. You coming to me with this? He didn't believe it. And it changed the game.
It changed everything. It changed everything because it cross-genred everything. It made everybody be into everything, and then it just good and bad. There's good and bad.
I wish though. Oh my God, to be able to. Tuesday comes and the CDs coming out, niggas on the line at Tower Records and be able to opened up and read the back and the whole.
That was
Sam Goody,
and the mixtape era.
Can you imagine if that still existed? Like we waited for Tuesday and we waited for that, and all of a sudden niggas dropping like, yo, where? Can you imagine we still had that type of shit? Like I understand about technology though, but to be able to, you as a fan, to open up the package and to be able
who
to
the producer
read and see who the producer is, whatever, and
engineer,
but then play the sequence.
Right, but to care,
the sequence was important.
But remember,
not the shuffle.
To care about it, guys. This is
there
the thing.
was no shuffle available.
We're talking about to care about even wanting to read those credits. That's what I'm saying. That when it changed, like there's the positivity of the audience growing.
Reggie was important because then when that interlude came, the interlude went, hey, it's a red dot on your head. It's a red dot on your head too. Oh shit! Wow. Then the record come on like that was.
It was dope.
Ain't nothing like that. Like I know it's a dream though, but damn, man.
Nah,
shit.
You was one of the first people that I heard speak about streaming.
Yeah.
Do you think, in retrospect, it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Streaming right now is quadrupling the contracts we got when we got contracts.
Meaning when we sign our contracts, the perpetuity, digital,
streaming,
and that was not involved.
Is even with the less than 1 penny, is better than the contracts we got.
Wait,
because of how much exponentially
the money that's being made is way more than the contract that we got.
But the money being made for the label.
Yeah, but if you independent and you got a name and it goes to you, I'm just going as far as what's happening with me.
Right.
And when you talk to Baby, when Baby says, if you think there's no money in the music business, you ain't in the music business. Because people like him. But the contract, listen to what I'm saying, the contract that we got, that you signed from every artist doesn't compare to the less than 1 penny that we get in the streaming. Damn. Now I don't know about what everybody else thinks is doing, but I've seen it happen for people and what it's doing for other people who are benefiting off streaming.
Right.
But the ill part of the fact that it's supposed to be going up.
Yeah, well, Congress supposed to pass it to 1 penny.
To a penny.
To a penny, which everybody's like, that's ridiculous, but
you can imagine what a penny, oh my God,
Right.
it's way big difference.
But then when Snoop goes out and says this needs to change,
I believe.
Do you feel like the legacy artist should deserve?
Snoop is the one that made that thing happen.
Snoop did, yeah.
Oh, really?
Because him vocalizing 1 billion streams and only made assistance whatever.
90,000 or something like this.
But see, I could get on him. It's different for the producer.
Got you.
The producer is not the artist or the writer. Like it's always been different for the producer.
So the producer get 50%.
If we
But
own the whole thing, we get the whole
there's
thing.
different ways to skin the cat as a producer.
Producer, we get the. I just showed you on publishing.
Right. Are you saying like,
And
if you're the artist and the
own
producer?
it, right? But the artist, the producer, period, is going to be iller because again, you get all that publishing, you get royalty, you get all of that come with it. The writer doesn't get it, the artist doesn't get it. That contract ain't made for him and her unless. You're a big artist, you sell those millions of records, and then you look for your advance to come back big.
Right.
Not the other mechanical stuff like
You
that.
get it from the label
your
side.
next advance, the label side, exactly.
Right.
And then they be like, you know what, hey, no, you owe me $500,000 because I paid for that situation, whatever. So you never recouped. You're gonna always owe them.
Right, they're a bank. They're a bank.
You're gonna always owe them. Always.
I remember seeing charges as a youngin'. They would tell me, we didn't have Instagram back then. We didn't have Twitter, and they would tell me, we spent $150,000 in Japan for you here, and we spent such and such, and I didn't have access to Japan back then, so I would just take their word. Do you think they was lying to us?
But you could audit them. You could always audit them, though.
There's certain labels though too, and I can say it now that when Def Jam or whatever, their whole thing is to come under budget. So as long as I don't spend that money on you and I can pocket it, it's cool. Labels just did that. Period. They was some labels. They do would put money behind you. And not saying they didn't, but they go off of you having a hit record and then that shit exploded. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is to come under budget and for niggas to pocket money.
Right.
You
recorded albums under the budget? I ain't
what you mean?
No,
but he's saying that Def Jam as a whole, the budget.
No, as a
that
whole,
was their
the
goal,
thing is to go
under budget.
The goal is to not spend
that could
money.
be recording, that could be marketing, everything.
So if I get money from
what is it called? Reforecast?
Recoup?
Yeah.
No, recoup.
No, reforecast. Yeah.
I never did that.
Recoup? Or not reforecast.
I never took money.
Yeah, that's right.
I never took extra money from them.
Okay. Wow.
That's why I think that the respect I get from Leo and from Western because I was one of the only clients who never asked for extra money. I used what they gave me.
What I did, my thing was I bought my own studio. And when I bought my own studio,
early.
Yeah, and I named it something. It was on 32nd and Madison. And I named it.
You was in Manhattan too?
Yes. I named it something
wildin'.
totally different. I named it something totally different, and I
But it didn't seem like a Manhattan studio.
No, it didn't. It was Hood. Like it was called the Hood Lab. But it was on 32nd and Madison, and I would charge Def Jam, Tommy Boy, everybody who I was doing business with, but I would charge them on a different entity.
Okay.
And they never knew that I actually owned the studio.
That's dope.
That's dope. And then like other clients started to catch on, like Memphis Bleak, other people was like, yo, wait a minute. So I was like, yo, what is Quads charging you? What is Sound on Sound charging you? What is Daddy's House charging you? They charge you this, I'll charge you this, and I'll give you back half. So I had a whole...
But that's the game.
Yeah, I had a whole...
Yeah, you had a kickback scheme.
I know
Yeah.
But that's what was going on in the labels also.
Do you know...
Damn, did I just blow it up? I mean, we got pictures of it. So much evidence of what we did.
Everybody made money that way.
Right.
Everybody, the money is, don't forget, it's coming from somebody else anyway, but I can get this for you, But just, I need this to get half of this back. That's what he was doing. Everybody was making money.
Yeah,
it's
it was
what happened.
Kickback
I'm not
Central.
gonna put a hoe on blast, but everybody did that.
Right.
Everybody, and they still do it now.
Right. Yep.
Everybody, this shit is doing this.
And the radio game was even crazier.
The radio game was
forget
foul.
about it.
Oh my God.
But it was disrespectful.
It was disrespectful back then.
Charging all that goddamn money. I gave somebody $35,000. My shit came on at 3 a.m. in the morning. So like, yo, you got some spins. Where, nigga? Nobody heard none of it.
I wasn't ready.
But that's the game.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. There's been all these like stories about hip hop, like what is it on Fox, Empire, and all this. 170 Varick, 160 Varick.
Yeah, Def Jam.
Def Jam. That office
was ill.
Single-handedly saved my life.
Grand.
Green Studios?
No, the car service, Grand.
Oh, yeah, yes. And XYZ.
How much money you spent on Grand?
Too much.
I know.
But let me just tell you something. I used to go there because the Rush management was there, and this is how I got introduced to Chris Lighty.
Right. Oh yeah, you was on the.
I was on Violator side. Yes.
You was on there.
But I wasn't on Def Jam at that time. But I was on Penalty. But I used to go to that office. I could get a haircut there. I could roll dice there, and I could buy weed there. I stopped hanging in the hood.
At Barrick?
Yes, at Varick. I used to see Redman there. I used to see Rush management there. To me, that is the quick, essential hip-hop story that should be told. What do you think?
What about all the sex that was going on?
Wait a minute, man.
Out of control.
Hold up. What are you talking about?
Because you're not mentioning that.
Oh yeah.
You can't because you dearly beloved right now. But
right now.
But
you out of control.
But at the end of the day,
it's sexy time.
Def Jam was insane.
Wow.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah.
But again, the story could be told on that block.
Yeah.
But it could be told on Elizabeth Avenue. See, you was before. You wasn't here.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you probably was like
I started
8.
from Varick.
Yeah, Elizabeth is where Rush started at. Elizabeth Street.
Okay.
Any time you would go outside, you would see Run DMC, Rakim, EPM. You would see all of us outside, like this random Beastie
Broke
Boys
chains
outside.
everywhere.
This niggas just chilling.
Right.
But Barrick was a whole dynamic of interns.
Ooh.
Why you act like you shocked, nigga?
No, I didn't know. to me, this was like
he's saying
this was like this was you don't understand.
Barrick had the same run when you got there. That was new.
No, this was like great adventure to me. Like I looked, I was like, wait a minute, I could get my hair cut, roll dice, and buy weed at the same place. This is the hood. Fuck the hood, and it's safe.
It's a safe hood.
I think that part. I think it's Rough Riders. There's Murder Inc. and there's Rockefeller and there's the Def Squad. And and at that time that shit was on fire.
On fire.
It was. So you came. When did you get signed there then?
Well, remember, Chris Lighty picked me up in 1998.
Okay.
Or 97.
But for Def Jam,
97 because he got me into the N.O.R.E. album, which was my biggest
99
album.
is Def Jam.
Hey, let's go over there real quick. I gotta tell you this though, Duke. This is really, you won't know this at all.
Okay.
Def Jam has me, the Def Squad, and Noriega, right? Now, TRL was big, right?
MTV.
MTV.
Right.
And Peter Guns and Lord Tariq got that shit out too.
Uptown Anthem.
Right.
Yep.
So it's Uptown Anthem. No, it's What,
right.
Uptown Anthem, and Sugar and Rap's Delight.
Right.
So we in the meeting. So I don't really care about that too. They were like, yeah, so we gotta make sure we have a little dilemma. With the Def Squad and Noriega record, the What record, and we got to see which one that we're gonna put to #1, right? But I'm sitting there, you know. So they're talking, the A&R is talking to some there too. I'm like, okay. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna make N.O.R.E. be #1, and then on the next couple of weeks when he starts coming down, we'll put y'all up there, whatever that. We never got a chance. It came down. So N.O.R.E. stayed up there at #1, and then when he came down to #2, they put Peter Guns and Lord Tariq on there. So I never got a chance to get #1 spot.
God damn, I owe you lunch.
Wait, this was TRL making those decisions?
No, Def Jam.
Yes.
Def
But
Jam.
I tell you what, though, I end up having the #1 album in the country, though.
That's right. That's right.
Randy knows.
The album was #1.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me just tell you something.
I don't think you remember that day, though.
No.
Us sitting outside, too, at that, whatever that outside, I think it was one of the spring breaks.
Okay.
And we was all out there, like, doing the show.
Right. No,
But I knew this in my head, like, yo, damn, okay, well, in 2 weeks he's coming down.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get the spot.
Right.
It never happened.
God damn it. Make some noise for me once again. No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that run that we keep talking about, you, Das Effects, Redman. Like, how did that feel? Because I believe Cash Money, No Limit,
right?
Even Bad Boy, Rough Riders, Rockefeller, kind of like base their Murder Inc. Kind of base their thing off of that.
I think Hit Squad was a big like example for a lot of crews.
And
well, definitely for the Wu-Tang Clan because they show it in the series. I know that,
but not just Wu-Tang.
Right.
Everybody, I was influenced by that. Yeah,
even more. And I ask people this all the time. While you was making history, did you know you was making history?
Nah. I just knew that. The other question you asked, did we know that it was ill? Like when it was going on, I'm like, hell yeah, we did. We like,
you did.
Look at this shit, because again, to be on the Billboard charts at the same time, you look at the Billboard chart and you see all four of your groups.
Did anybody else influence that type of structure? I mean, I know Ice-T had Rhyme Syndicate. That was the closest thing, maybe.
Yeah, but what we did was, not.
That's what I'm saying. That's
we didn't,
like anybody else.
No, and then EPMD had 3 consecutive #1 albums in a row.
Why?
So that's why I said for my colleagues can talk about what they did though, but consistency. Don't forget, we broke up. So imagine that 5-year spread.
Man.
Imagine from 1992 to 97 that we had them 5 years.
Do you think the breakup fucked up a lot of business that the Hit Squad could have done?
It made the crews come in. You gotta understand, niggas can say that they was gonna come and all type of shit, but when the Hit Squad was there, that you had to be very careful about what you was making and what you was gonna be able to make to come in there because we was not gonna stop.
Wow.
And I don't know who I would have signed then. My ear was, I don't know who I could have had. Cause I was we was looking to keep building. You know,
because it could have been a Raekwon.
It could have been Murray. It could have been somebody.
Murray would have been in there.
Was already signed, but we don't know who it could have been. Wow. I was trying to, because at that time,
could have been.
I was making music every fucking day. So the production was going to be there. I had it. So I don't know who I was going to be able to put down. And
it was a highly respected crew. Highly respected.
Again, like I told N.O.R.E, there was nobody. It's only a few of us.
Right.
Nobody was around for any competition that I saw that was going to make me be. Because now I've done some past my clients. I mean my colleagues.
Right.
Because we consistent, and now we #1. And then that crossover came out. You know, that was our biggest record. You know, then all of a sudden we got some niggas over here, the Das Effects kid, and then Redman come. We was like, it was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It's crazy.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
In a good way.
Okay, are we done now? Because we got to take.
You got to take a shit. We got to take more pisses.
I got one more piss left in me.
I got another piss.
No. Let him. We got some. Get your notes going.
Let's talk about Stay Real. The record.
For what? I'm trying to see what you guys. Where you going with that?
I'm talking about the record. Stay Real.
Okay. What?
How did you make that record?
He said he wanted to stay real.
What's the motivation behind that? Stay real.
It was a continuation of crossover. That's what the lyrics showing you. That everybody who wasn't keeping it real, that was because again, hip hop was changing. In my version, because again, you had the Vanilla Ices coming, people start wearing suits, getting sexy, the whole nine, whatever this and that. So I just felt like I got to say something because it was like it was getting ready to change, But it really was a continuation of that right there, period. And I did it. I was in Georgia then, so I was feeling myself.
Right.
I was in Georgia, and I was. I tell you what, this is the illest shit. Redman kind of woke me up in Georgia, because I had got to a point where I got so comfortable, I started getting real happy, and I was playing them some happy shit, and I was going left, because I was with Left Eye, so I was like, You
was dating Left Eye?
I lived with her. Don't forget, I'm broke, so I had to find some place to sleep.
But y'all was dating?
I slept. I stayed in her. She had a hotel.
Hey, but y'all was dating.
Right.
Right. Okay.
She had. When I moved to Georgia, that's how I met Illegal. Illegal was signed to her.
Right. Wow.
So now I'm Uncle Erick. So I go to the place. She lives in like a hotel type of suite.
Wait, didn't you pick the youngsters when we said Illegal or the youngsters?
Nah, how am I gonna say the youngsters? I'm producing these
Okay, my bad.
Jamal was Def Squad.
Okay.
So where I'm at with that?
No, but you just said
yeah. So I was getting soft. My whole shit was different.
Cause of left eye?
If you go back to my first album, I had a song called "Every Now and Then I Get a Little Crazy" in the chorus. I couldn't hear my
sounds
accent.
like her. That even sounds like TLC.
It was a TLC line. But I was doing this not knowing.
Right.
And then I had in one of my other rhymes on the song, I was like, I got my hat to the back, my pants down below, whatever. I didn't know I was doing this. I was just like, again, getting soft.
You put a condom like this?
No. So Reggie was like, yo.
She must have had that thing.
So Reggie was like.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, niggas burning cribs down.
You gotta relax. Rest in peace, bro.
So Reggie was like.
Had you turning cross.
Don't forget, nobody knew until Two Show went on Hot 97 said, oh yeah, that's the time when Erick Sermon was left eye. Like, niggas already know the story because Two Show done said it out loud already.
Word up.
But at the end of the day, I didn't have hidden switches. I didn't have Stay Real. I didn't have none of that shit. All my shit was kind of pretty. Reggie, real low, not wanting to be assertive to me. Like, yo, he's like, yo, those are cool though, man, but, you know, that type of shit, you know?
It's cool, but it ain't it.
I would never thought that he would say that to me. You know? I'm producing you, nigga. What you talking about my shit, you know?
That's dope, though. That's a good friend.
And next thing you know, hitting switches.
That's in my notes, by the way.
And then Stay Real, then Hostile. I got back.
Hitting switches is in my notes.
Right.
So I got
just
back
doing
my interview for
on it.
Yeah.
But if he didn't do that, I would have had a soft album on my debut. I wouldn't have had Hitting Switches. I wouldn't have had Stay Real. I would have had Hostile because my mind was someplace else. I was making.
You was to the Love and Care.
I don't know. Maybe it was, man.
You was to the Love and Care.
You was TLC'd, which is good. It looks good.
Yeah, kind of.
You was good. You was living.
And Left Eye. I don't think I've ever met Left Eye.
Lisa was mad cool.
She seemed like she was mad cool.
Crazy cool.
Right.
All of them is cool. To Tion, they all was mad cool. Like, don't forget, I'm new to the city. You know, like I said before, I got $1,000 in the credit in the American Express card. Trying to get through, see how I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Where were they in their career when you met
It was humongous.
Oh, they were already huge.
Or Waterfalls and all
Don't forget,
that.
this is
not Waterfall. Waterfalls already?
Humongous.
Don't go chasing the waterfalls.
This is 1993.
Oh yeah, it is Waterfall.
They're humongous. And again, at the end of the day, everybody was going through what they was going through. So I just happened to be, again, Illegal was hers.
Wow.
We talked about the L Scarface record. We talked about that already, right? Or did we not?
LL Scarface record.
Yeah. Do Re Mi?
Oh, Do Re Mi. Yeah, that was.
What does that mean, Eric?
That's LL chorus. That was old school. Do Re Mi Fa Sol.
Yeah,
that's all he was.
That's opera shit.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, Do Re Mi Fa Sol.
Yeah, you know that in school.
Come on, bro. Oh, he knows it in Spanish.
No, you're right.
Good
Yeah, no, that's what that was. That was LL Cool J saying
I know what it is.
that was something that everybody know but you.
Yeah, I didn't know. I ain't go to that school.
Yeah.
I was in a special school. The yellow bus. I don't mind. I don't
No,
mind.
you an artist. You never heard Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti. That's all he was doing. He was like making dough, get this bread. It's the infrared. Hey, he was just doing it as a routine. Trying to make something up. Being slick with the wordplay. That's all that was.
That's fire. Street hop.
Why you made you bring that up?
Cause I love it.
So, I got a chance to go work with Nas again. So I go to LES studio. I bring Street Hop there to play it for.
Is LES studio in Virginia?
No, the one that was here in New York, in Long Island.
Okay.
Whatever. I played that song for him because I wanted him to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't give a fuck about what I was saying. He's like, yo, can I get that record?
LES or Nas?
No, Nas.
Okay.
And I didn't give it to him.
Again, you've been fronting on Nas your whole career. What's going on?
You just bring back memories of that because I played it for him.
And you did.
And all I had to do was give it to him because I didn't really need it. And my shit didn't go away anyway.
But he came back and did EPMD.
Came back and did EPMD album.
No, came back and did the whole EPMD song with EPMD.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, you know what? That's right. So he came back and got me anyway.
I feel like we should make some noise to that.
All right.
But you fronted on Nas twice. Damn.
I didn't really front him. The fact that maybe he was serious, maybe he wasn't. But I played the record for him because I had sampled him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "What's up with that?"
Mm-hmm. I was going to ask you. I think you already answered this, but maybe there's one that we didn't speak about. I remember I did Oye Mi Canto, which is Boricua, Morena, and Tata come up to me and Tata said, I got this girl that wanted to do the West Indian version of it. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And they was gonna say Barbados, like Turks and Caicos, like shit like that. Trinidad, Jamaica, right? It was Rihanna.
What?
She wasn't Rihanna at the time.
I know that. I know.
So I was like, yeah, no problem. And then Tata was like, yeah, she just wants 15 grand. And I was just like, at the time I had
what
$1
she
million.
wants?
Yeah.
Was she famous?
She had the song Pond the DJ. Yeah, that song. Replay.
I said Pond the River.
On the river?
You knew what I meant.
No, I said Pond the River.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Reggae joints now?
So, biggest mistake of my career.
So you got one of those.
That's one of my biggest mistakes. You named some, but is there one that you didn't name tonight that you think just like
Nas is the biggest.
Nas is the biggest, okay.
To this day, I still, again, can't believe that EPMD record happened. Because but again, me not working and doing any produced records on him, that's one thing I wish I had inside my catalog is him.
It's a Nas, right? Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I ain't the only one that said it though.
Right.
Mad people say about him.
Like meaning like they presented him beats and didn't.
No, just to work with him.
Okay.
To be able to say, but I work with him, but me to say I have a record that I made for him.
Right.
Well, let's speak it into existence.
Nah, hell yeah, on my album.
Yeah, I don't think Nas is going to be making records for a while. He done made all them albums he made.
Nah, he's still got so much music. I feel.
I don't think he coming for a while though. Man, he did 4 or 5 or 6 back to back.
I think he's gonna go even further.
Yeah, I think he is. I'm gonna be honest.
Sure.
I think so.
I think you know what?
I think so.
I think he's enjoying that
he's on a streak. He's on a streak too.
Yeah, I think he's enjoying that independency. And he's enjoying what me and you spoke about earlier. What we spoke about earlier, excuse me, with Fat Joe.
No, he said that. He said I'm making records because I want to.
He wants to, yes.
Yeah, he don't need to.
And I think that's what's giving Nas that freedom right now.
Yeah, but I don't think that he's doing anything because again, Nas got so much dope shit for the money that he's making, the ventures that he's making. I don't know that he wanted.
He got a casino in Queens. He about to build. God damn it!
That's great.
Hit me whenever you're ready, baby.
That's such a great example for hip hop, though.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest. What Fat Joe said to me yesterday made sense to what Nas has been doing.
Yeah, he's been doing.
Doing something because you want to.
Because you want to.
Because we gotta remember, a part of us, all of us, real artists, probably would have still rapped if we didn't make money. Yeah. Like we probably would have still did it as a hobby. Maybe it wouldn't have been, you know what I mean? But my first, like you just said, you had signed for $750. I got signed for $5,000. But We basically was doing it for the love then.
Right.
We didn't make money then. And then we made it into a business. So, I love this shit.
Mira, toca solo suelta.
Yo. I love this shit. I really love it.
Sure, me.
I love it. Let's talk about I'm hot.
Should I turn the AC on?
No.
I'm hot as this, again, having the Marvin Gaye. I try to, you know what's so bugged out? People said I try to strike lightning twice. I just happen to have the record on there, of course, the label. Let's go with that one.
What's what?
I'm hot.
Oh.
I did the Marvin Gaye already, but since I fucked around and had another one.
It worked.
It didn't work, but again.
It did what it needed to do.
It did what it needed to do, but that's, I'm fucking around with the samples, making records, don't know that I'm gonna actually use it.
Right.
And I just had the acapellas. If it's fun to fuck with, to be chopping them, you know?
Right. That's a question for me. Is we talked about you getting your publishing, right?
Mm.
But you also sample. A lot of times when you sample, people want 100% of that publishing.
They take it.
So, how many times have you sampled and they asked for 100% of that publishing?
Who asked for EPMD got real blessed back then because we didn't clear Roger, we didn't clear Eric Clapton.
Well, that was early and before sampling shit happened.
But they still came at us, but just like for $10,000.
Right.
The small shit.
Yeah, wow.
You know what I'm saying? But the people that take the 100%, you have to really want it. Like the Reservoir Dogs, the Marine Rock Wild, that was 100% by Isaac Hayes.
Wow.
Wow.
But Jay liked it. He wanted it so bad, he said, go ahead and take it, you know?
Right.
So sometimes people would take that 100. It depends on how bad you want that record, you know?
Wow.
But they'd take it. But again, like that's what me, you know, that we offered the Tupac estate. Go ahead and take it. Because the hype it'll last longer for me.
Right, the importance of the record for you is...
But you said you had Tupac and Biggie. Is that fair? The Biggie's estate?
Yeah, no, Biggie estate cleared it.
Okay.
Same with the Mobb Deep estate cleared, the Sean Price estate cleared, the Nate Dogg estate cleared. Like you said before, niggas they clearing shit. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes, you know, you got that shit like
because you motherfucking Erick Sermon, motherfucker. That's what you got. That's what it is. I know you're humble. I told you I'm being cocky for you.
But the Tupac, it does. You heard stories about it taking long. But again, at the end of the day, I tell you, you can have it. I just want the nostalgia of the record.
Right.
You know? But I'll play it for y'all. Again, you everybody who hears the record, they always, they faces, I love to watch them because they be like, nah.
Oh, I can't wait to hear
There's no way.
You can play for us when we done right here?
No way. What?
You can play it today when we done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you been to Bali to see Russell?
To Bali.
He offered.
Bali.
Yeah.
He told you to?
Yeah, he told me. Yeah.
You come down. I'm gonna get your health right the whole nine. You're gonna love it. Yeah. Never went. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He offered you too.
Yes.
He said you got a Snoop Dogg suite?
He said he got a Snoop Dogg suite in the hotel. Yeah.
Right, in the hotel. Yeah.
Probably a tax haven over there.
Yeah.
He went. Russell went and just did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And so this is one time.
This is your last one time. Now let's go now.
Hey, let's go.
You gotta take the picture. Tell us next
when we
thing.
signed to Def Jam, right? We signed as Capone and Noriega, right?
Yes.
But then they was like, yo, we're not gonna sign a N.O.R.E solo and a Capone solo. So you gotta make a pick right now. I felt like I already got my nut off. Capone was just coming home from jail. So I said, you know what? I let Capone do it.
Yo, when before you?
Huh?
This is after?
This is when we signed to Def Jam. So they had a choice to sign Capone and Noriega and one solo album. So they signed Capone and Noriega, and I said, you know what? Capone was just coming home from jail. I said, sign Capone's solo. They did. And then I remember me going in because Capone was working on his solo before he worked on Capone and Noriega. And I remember me just going in and spending my own money. Def Jam would not pay for me to go in and record my solo while I'm waiting for Capone to finish his solo.
Right.
And Kevin Liles comes, sees me. And he says to me, man, and I never told you the story. I should have told you the story years ago. And he goes, you're Erick Sermon right now. And I say to him, what do you mean?
Word?
He said,
that's crazy.
You feel like, Kevin will tell you, Kevin Liles will tell you this, you know what you said earlier? No capping. He's like, yo, you feel like you holding the burden of the group. You're holding it down and you feel like you're not being compensated the same way.
Mm.
You will be. It's gonna come, or pause. And I remember me saying, I didn't know what he meant by that. And years later, I did know what he meant by that. Was making a group album for me at that time was harder than making a solo album for me at that time. Because a group album I had to collab.
Yeah.
I had to actually, but then after I made that solo album, it was just like, yo, this is so much easier.
Way easier.
It's way easier. And I remember him telling me that. I remember me knowing you, but remember me not like saying, damn, what does he mean by that? And years later, I got to know what he meant by that. And sometimes you hold the burden of being that guy, not feeling like it, and then applying it. And to this day, I always say that my relationship with EFN is so much better because of my relationship with Capone. My relationship with Capone makes me say, I don't ever want to push EFN to anything that he doesn't want to do. Because I did that with Capone.
Okay.
And it pushed him away from me.
Wow.
Like, I wanted Capone to be on time.
Right.
That motherfucker still ain't on time, bro.
Yo, who that mind you of?
Still ain't on time. But when I pushed him to be like me, that was not the move.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was not the move. I should have let him be who the hell he is. And that's the reason why I feel like me and EFN relationship works. EFN doesn't judge me, he doesn't give a fuck about, and we're both on time. We kind of try to beat each other.
Right.
See who's on time. But, so I'm
This is
actually,
the first time saying this because nobody knew, not because nobody really knew the dynamics of really what really happened between y'all two.
Who, Capone and N.O.R.E?
Yeah, as far as this,
Capone's still my brother to this
No,
day.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the fact that even though you went solo, like
Right.
the album didn't come. See, it wasn't like my dynamic. My shit was different.
Right.
Why did y'all stop making?
I always thought my dynamic was compared to yours. I never knew that
They had a
break up.
Yeah.
See, he went to jail. So I would have never been a solo artist.
Right.
If he didn't go to jail.
Got you.
I was
okay,
forced.
I got you.
Like
I was
I
forced.
met
Right,
N.O.R.E. doing the promo tour for CNN.
Okay.
Right.
That's how me and him met. He was doing the run by himself.
But in my mind, we didn't have the internet back then, so we didn't know that you and Parrish, if that was the case, I thought I was basing my career off of you.
Oh, okay.
Like you went solo, I went solo.
Well, I based my shit off a Cube.
Damn.
You know, because
Look, it all
Leaving
look how this shit
NWA?
all correlates.
Yeah, because
Really?
again, these are we in major groups.
Hold on.
But that's a crazy comparison to what happened there.
No, but still, he still went solo.
Yeah, but it was crazy.
It doesn't matter. You still leaving a major group.
But you felt the same like energy that we all saw Cube go through with no Vaseline.
No, just the fact that this the part of leaving a major group,
Okay.
being in a major group, and then going your own separate ways.
And then having to create your own identity and
Yes,
create
all
your
of
own.
that, and then seeing if people are gonna accept it or not. Cuba tell you all the time too, with so-and-so about not knowing.
Of
you know,
course.
scared to death, you know, whatever. You know how people are. We tell you that, you know, you better with the group.
I mean, if you look at it, it was crazy for Cube to leave NWA at its height. Straight Outta Compton was such a hit, and that's when he left.
See, I was with the breaker, and people didn't. People still like, there's no way EPMD broke up. You know how big that was huge for people, you know. But again, things happen, but you don't know if it's going to work for you.
Wow, but you were the primary producer in EPMD.
No, in the beginning it was Parrish did the first album. People don't know about that because people, they always might think that it's me because he stopped working. But again, don't forget, he knew about this stuff before I did.
Is he older than you?
Yeah, about a year or something.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you know, I just learned how to do it.
Right.
By the second album. You know.
Oh, glad you did.
You know, so when what you're saying came, you know, it was you know, that was the beginning of where I was starting at, you know.
Well, shout out to both of y'all, man.
So let me ask you, right? Like, I love to ask artists this question. What's on your rider?
I don't get it. I don't do it. When you're at the show?
No, I'm talking about like if somebody does a book you to
yeah, sure.
Oh
sure.
yeah. Damn, I didn't even do all that. I wasn't even in it like that. Whatever food that came with, like you had chicken, salmon, rice, vegetables, but people had the rolling paper, fucking alcohol, whatever. I didn't care. I never cared. Yeah. That's it. I never looked at no writer. I never did that. I know.
You ain't asked for Mr. Childs?
I ain't asked for shit.
A little Roy Rogers?
Nothing.
M&M's?
The blue ones.
The blue ones? Just the blue M&Ms?
That's Mariah Carey one. I'm just making fun of people.
Right.
Like, just take all the others. Let's get the blue ones in there.
Right.
I wonder if that was ever real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah?
People that's divas, shit. Or people
Just to see if people would do it, though?
Yeah, they would do it.
But I'm saying, do you think they said it just to see if it would get done?
No, that's what they want.
Yeah.
That's wild. Who's Jenny Lopez? Who's Jenny
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez too, yeah. Same thing, Madonna. I want the water that's from Bali. Get it shipped over here.
How would she know it's from Bali, bro? I would have got her water, put Bali on that shit. Here you go.
Nah, she knew. They got it in that dressing room.
Have you ever met somebody that you were disappointed after meeting them and you was like, fuck, this guy was an asshole?
Wow, who was that?
Mr. Lee.
Not off the bat, but it happened though.
It happened?
I can't remember.
Right.
But yeah, it's somebody. Holy shit! I wish I could name the name right now.
I wish you could name the name too. Think about it.
Who is it?
You got time.
No.
Tell me, Denzel Washington.
Somebody gave me the side. You know when you get the side when you like that? Yeah, one of those.
Oh, who's that somebody?
I don't remember.
All right, we don't gotta talk about it.
Right.
Well,
we did it.
We did it. Erick Sermon.
So that's your phone?
Wait, where's my phone? Wait, this is my phone.
No, the
It's
fucking
broke.
questions, man. That's the phone. The phone. The shit you answer every shit.
You
Cause you
passed
listed some
every
shit about
question.
the fucking Do-Re-Mi and the hit switches. You went off the whole script with some other shit.
Yes. Those are. I'm a special education student. I went to the resource room. In case you didn't know.
Listen, man, he got notes, man.
But it works out. It works out. It works out.
Okay, is it me?
You answered every one of my questions. Except for Bomb Diggy.
Yeah, what's up with the records though? What you?
Love it.
That's his thing,
I love
man.
it. This is my
Let him
shit.
live. Let him live.
I'm a fan.
Let him live.
So I go pick out my records. The Bomb Diggy. We never talk about
Yeah,
that.
Bomb Diggy wasn't all the way done by me. That's when I had Ty Fife with me.
Ooh, the producer.
Right. So
Queens.
Queens nigga. So the
So
chopping,
you ain't fuck with Queens
the boom,
niggas, see?
the boom, the boom. See, that was I didn't have that technique yet, but Ty Fife did. It sound like me because the funk part of it. So I added some stuff in there too, but that's mostly Ty Fife at the time. It was 95. Ty Fife, matter of fact, on that second album was doing like maybe 3 or 4 records on there because he was my new producer. You know what I'm saying? He had a dope style, you know? So, but that's about that story on that record. But I think that again, that was a record that LA took off with. You know, New York didn't really fuck with it too tough.
Didn't you fuck?
People loved the second album. But that single didn't go. It didn't do nothing except for California.
Didn't you mess with Derek Angeletti for a while? Wasn't he under your protege?
Who, D-Dot?
No.
No.
You talking about D-Dot?
Yeah. No.
Only ones not camp was Fife and Rockwilder not camp.
Rockwilder. With Rockwilder, we gotta get Rockwilder.
Yeah, he's doing. And D-Dot want to come through.
Yes. Yeah.
Rockwilder is one person though too that people again doesn't know. Like again, you know already.
I know.
The Big Pun, the Jay-Z, the Christian Aguilera's, the Destiny's Child,
he's got an ill catalog.
You know, he got his own record called The Rockwilder, Rhythm Meth.
Yeah.
People look at them, Janet Jackson. This nigga's fucking one of those. You know, and people don't look at him at all. You know, as far as to really as one of those people. You know,
Right.
Dangerous. Because I didn't know he did the Big Pun record.
Right. Oh.
Shit blew. I had no idea he did that song.
Which one?
The one that that's Rockwilder.
Mr. Lee, you're not helping at all, bro.
Yeah.
You're on that record.
You came up. What?
Came
What
up.
happened? Yeah.
Rockwilder did that?
Yes.
You don't even know this?
No.
I
was also high in those days.
Mr. Hazardous Sounds, can you Google that, please? You got it?
Come on, man. This is my camp, nigga.
Holy shit.
This is crazy. 2 records no reason know he's nothing about. Heat Wave and this shit, he's on both of them. I don't have a clue about none of them.
I credit that to having a dope life. Nah, but yo, Erick Sermon, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Last time I saw you, we were on a private jet, and then the next day I went to Nice, and I went to Paris. I'm seeing you today, and tomorrow I am going to Paris.
Stop lying.
You good luck for me,
Yo,
son.
why you always
You're good
travel?
luck
Like
for
you
me.
travel a lot, nigga.
You don't want me to travel?
No, but I'm saying the fact that you really be out there enjoying life for real, because tomorrow's not promised. I like how you doing it.
yeah.
Right?
So every time I see you,
Yeah, but all
it's
you doing
great
is showing
luck.
niggas you got money.
No,
You see?
that's not the point.
And the side posse, these niggas live out here at Dade County, over there in Coral.
Oh my
keep
God.
fucking around, he's gonna be able to, yo.
Damn, the Sour Posse, you brought them into this shit?
N.O.R.E. Let me holler at you real quick. Hey, listen. No, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
No, be careful.
I can't be here to protect them like that.
Yo, you sure you didn't drink, bro?
Hey, yo, but listen, my first Wednesday is not a coincidence because again, this is my second day living in Miami.
Right.
Wait, you living in Miami now?
I just moved yesterday. And I can see the water and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just jabbing because I'm flossing. Listen. And my G-Wagon is being sent right now. Listen, let me tell you something. This place, I'm trying to find out if this is me or not.
Yeah,
right? Because
you.
Because my man, once this nigga left California, I was like, damn, so LA might not be the place
LA is
anymore.
not the place right now.
Will you stop it? And so, and New York was making me comfortable. Like, you know how you get the comfortability, and when you get too comfortable, you know, you got to be careful with that because you can fall into a comfort zone. So I was doing that. And, you know, I've always been in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that wasn't where I wanted to go now, too.
Yeah, freak nigga's over. You gotta go leave.
So...
And he's all in that movie, too.
Yeah, I know.
So my colleagues are here.
Right.
N.O.R.E, Fat Joe, Salam, Cool and Dre, like
Scott Storch.
the age group, Rick Ross, Scott Storch. All these people that I know.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget.
DJ EFN.
Young Berg, he was with me.
That's right.
Right. Yeah, we got an unreleased. Go ahead.
Right? So you got to understand.
We got a great Young Berg episode that we're never going to release.
No, we're going to release that motherfucker, yo.
Yeah.
Rick Ross slept on my basement floor.
Wow.
Like, listen, niggas ain't me, B.
Right.
All I know the fact that this is what I want to see for myself. Right. If this is where I'm supposed to be at. Because again, the motivation is what people need.
Right.
Yes.
To keep, just to keep it fresh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can make music anywhere. But the motivation of people doing what I love to do makes you do what you love to do, and at a higher level. Right. So when you out here dolo and you over there by yourself with it, and nobody's doing that, now it's just you still making it, but it ain't the same type of motivation. That's what Atlanta had gave me. That's what LA had gave me. New York had gave me for a while. Now
Miami gonna give it to you.
Yeah, but I'm the fuck out of here. It don't really matter.
Yeah, get yourself a Publix sandwich.
A Publix, not a public one, but a Publix.
And then to the part of the weather part, as far as this being like, you wake up at 7.
Summer every day.
Well, right now it's supposed to be hurricane season.
This nigga right here
Summer
jogging 5 or 10 miles.
Yeah,
I don't know if you lying, if they picking the camera up, like he's like, no, you picking the camera up, you be like, okay,
nah, he really running.
And now I'm at 7. Nah, nigga, I watched the edit. He had on different sneakers. He said, he had on some New Balance and they switched to Adidas. And I wasn't quite sure. N.O.R.E.
Only wear Nike, sir. Only wear Nike, sir. Good try.
He said you put in one run day and a week's worth of running.
Niggas can skip, man, and be like, and skip to, be like, I'm on number 10, whatever. They're doing the movie theaters. Okay, cut. The movies do it.
Oh, shit. The
ice melted.
Yeah. Well,
listen, this is your home now. Now that we know you live here, please come sober drunk every time. We love it, man.
You are the soberest drunk person we ever
love
had.
It, man. I feel like we've been drinking everything we drinking.
Word. I feel like every time we
but this right here is the dopest shit though.
Nah.
When I see people get this, and this is dope as shit. Right?
No, but can I give you your props for 2 minutes, please?
What happened?
You are a legend. You're an icon in many ways. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. EFM would be. I don't know if you even noticed. EFM.
Yeah, I'm bringing this is my personal collection.
Copies. He didn't go on eBay.
No.
That's the original. Like he has tennis balls from KRS-One. He got.
I do.
He got your tapes on a tape.
But the shirt. I don't know how many times you wore for interviews with other people.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, FN's like that. Like I saw him before, but he never act like how I see you with the paraphernalia and the stuff that you doing as far as like, damn, man, you represent.
I like that. Called it paraphernalia. That's illegal shit. Let's go.
Yeah, because I ain't make that shit. None of that shit.
He's like, I don't make money off this shit.
I can get y'all for that right now.
He could get us for that, right?
Like, oh, that's my likeness. Listen. So at the end of the day, but again, I realize it now, too. At the end of the day, I'd be like, damn, these niggas be repping. And then for y'all to do that, like, y'all rep for real. I'm like, damn, these niggas rep for real. Like, for real, EPMD repping. So that right there, I appreciate that, too. But again, at the end of the day, we was kids not knowing. I was just making what we thought was dope, period. And that's what we did. We made what we thought was dope.
And you changed the world, man.
And again, don't forget, we had I couldn't come whack. Can you imagine you at home and then Crammed Understand came on first. 85, 86, yes. That was Red Alert playing that, right? So the next, Craig Mack came to my house, because Craig Mack used to come to my house all the time at my grandma's house.
What's up on Long Island?
Yeah, me and Craig Mack used to listen to the radio and see what's coming on next. So we heard Public Enemy #1 together.
Wow.
And we heard Nobody Beats the Biz.
Oof.
So now,
Also from Long Island.
right, and then the next week, I came in the door. That was it for me. So now, don't forget. Then you have, of course, you had KRS-One with the bridge and all that. So I got all these people to watch. Don't forget, me and Parrish is the last one out from the era.
From that era, right.
Don't forget, you got Rakim with Kane's out, so we know.
I thought Leaders of the New School was the last one out.
No, that's the next.
That's the next era.
Yeah,
that's the next era. Okay, my
We're
bad.
talking about as far as me and Parrish listening. You hear what we heard? We heard KRS-One, we heard Light, we heard Biz, we heard Rakim, and we heard Public Enemy.
Wow.
So imagine you sitting there. So how do we have to come when you hear that?
And it's crazy because you guys sounded nothing like anybody you was inspired by.
Well, Rakim.
You felt like you sounded like Rakim?
Because that's what people said.
Last interview, and I never.
I don't feel like you sound like Rakim.
Parrish said it into what you're saying. Niggas said we signed the R, that music was whack. We dropped the album Strictly Business, thought we was pulled 30 days later.
I don't think you guys sound
you
at all.
don't sound it, but this is what they were saying.
Okay.
Right. Back then.
Don't forget though, when that EPMD shit was going on and Rakim from the next town, whatever, that shit, I ain't no joke. Whatever, you can get a smack for this. Then EPMD came out like a dig 'em smack. You smack me and I smack you back. So niggas thought that was the diss. Again, if you don't know that, the hood took that. So now Rakim is pissed. I'm like, damn, no way. There's no way you want beef with him. We can't beat him. That's all I kept. So then he said, a brother said, dig him, I never dug him. He couldn't follow me, saw enough, so I drug him. In the danger zone, I'm like, oh, we in trouble. We in trouble. All of a sudden, we saw him at a place called The Building, and Parrish saw him, and Parrish squashed the beef.
What did Parrish do? What did he say to
saw him
him?
at the bar and like talked to him, and the shit was squashed. But again, the hood made that beef just because of what you thought you might have heard. So don't forget, if your man gassed you up, said, you heard him say that shit to smack me and smack you back? So it went crazy. So now you're gonna forget, we're only 2 towns over. Brentwood, then Wyandanch. We right here.
Wow.
That's my mentor who I'm watching, who I wouldn't even be going that far if I never heard him. My melody and fucking Eric B for President was the shit. That's what I based my shit off of. You don't know that, but I'm telling you.
That's incredible.
And then he thinks you dissed him.
Of course.
You're bugging. You're like,
he don't think
that's your icon.
The hood did it.
Right.
So he's not the battery in the back.
You ain't had no DM back then. We'd be like, yo, nigga.
It was the bar when Parrish saw him.
It was too late for that.
It was too late.
Because once that came, whatever, and then we said, sound like the R. We said, Parrish said the R. Like, nigga, you said this.
Sound like the R, and the music was whack.
Words. Then he said, the Did Not Follow Leader came out. What is the dig him, I never dug him, you couldn't follow me. I'm like, oh my God, we in trouble.
And he switched it up.
Damn, I was so young, I didn't even, that shit, all of that went over my head, yo.
Nas said it, that's what, all the shit you heard Nas said it, but the Rakim record came from me.
What, the autobiography of Rakim?
All that shit that he said the same thing I told him. He said it in the rhyme.
Wow. Jesus.
Sagao.
That day when I went with the street hop, we talked about that story.
Wow.
And the next thing you know, he wrote it in the rhyme.
Yeah, that's how a motherfucking good artist is. You sit around, we talk, and then we write about that shit that you just talked about.
All right, Drink Champs, we did it.
Let's do it.
Hey.
Take a picture and
you're gonna